Good evening, everybody, and a wonderful time it is to be raising money with you all. We here tonight are joined again by two wonderful guests, which you may have noticed before from streams and content and chat and all the rest of it. Joining us again for the second night in a row, Kate, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I am Kate. I play over on Dungeons and Doctorates, a podcast about fantasy and university and all the nerdy things in one place, as well as over on Radiant Shadows, which is the Meeples and Dragons stream. We stream every second Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, Sydney, I know it's daylight savings. I don't care. I'm doing this in standard time. It's easier for everybody. And our next one is on Saturday night, and we're all going to be in costume. So you should come check us out on Saturday night. It's going to be great.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
Woo! Yeah.
And immediately, thank you, Inflatable Cat, for the gifted Tier 1 sub. Gifted to Sheriff Dan. Interesting transition. Sheriff Dan's actually here with us tonight. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Perfect timing, Inflatable Cat. Thank you very, very much. I will have to pay it forward. Yes, hello, I'm Sheriff Dan. This is my second time back, new character. We shall see how they go in this new spooky adventure. But you can find me at nonfictiongaming.com, or we stream every Monday afternoon-ish. It's probably too early for those over in the Western States, but 6:30 every Monday, and we're doing a pirate campaign at the moment where, don't tell anyone, but it's, the pirate ship might be haunted and everyone's going to die. So if you find yourself with nothing to do on a Monday afternoon, head over to twitch.tv/Sheriff Dan with 2 N's, and we'd love to see you there.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Sheriff Dan. Now, we aren't just having guests tonight. We have our wonderful crew that joins us every week. And I'll pass over to Maddie to talk a little bit about our YouTube and Patreon shenanigans.
Hooray! So you can find our episodes on YouTube, but also some tutorials that I've been crafting. And the last 4 weeks have been a nightmare. So the one that I was going to publish, I haven't. But you can find the write-up of that on Patreon. So we have memberships with different tiers. And if you want to check out one of the goods, I've made them free. It's a one-shot up there, so you can get it, kind of check out what the content's like. And then obviously you're going to fall in love and sign up to give us money to be able to create more content and do fancy things, which would be great.
Speaking as someone who has been DM'd by Maddie before through some of this adventure, it was delightful and a real treat to check out. So
I've got two more I'm working on too.
Ooh, I cannot wait to play them as well.
And that world building.
Yes.
And the map.
Very fun.
I'm in love with the map.
So good.
So just to continue the excitement, Sheriff Dan has hit back with some gifted subs. So thanks, Sheriff Dan, for that. Also, gifting is happening all over the place. It looks like we're approaching a hype train situation.
We have a hype train.
We have a hype train. It's not a drill. We have a hype train.
Hype train.
Now,
I couldn't come on and not create a hype train.
I couldn't not help you make the hype train go ahead. It was great.
Not to make that fall off, though, Finnery, with all that hype behind... Jeremy, with all that hype behind us, what is the sponsorship situation?
Hey, get hyped for our sponsor, our lovely friends at Behold Games, who are here to help you get your hands on amazing tabletop gaming gear, like all sorts of gaming stuff. They can get you whatever kind of game you're looking for. They can do it for you. Do check it out because, support the stream and check out Behold Games. Link is in the chat now. And what is really cool is that they're just bringing in, and is now available, I think, the Dice Advent Calendars. Reveal a new dice every day through December and treat yourself. Do check it out. They are very cool. And obviously the dice are mostly Christmas themed, I think, but they lead up to...
And not edible, as I understand.
Not edible. Real dice.
Right,
Don't eat them.
So not chocolate.
Yeah, well, you probably could, but it would be real unpleasant down the other.
Those G4s are not processing well.
I have been told off by dice sellers in the past, threatening to eat their dice. It is... They are not good candy. They are not the good candy. They're the bad candy.
They might look really pretty though, but yeah, do check it out. Well worth having a look. There's tons of stuff there, and I'll get to you next to no time.
Thank you. And Max.
Speaking of hype.
Raid, yeah.
Exactly.
Great.
Let's get raided.
Join in on
Right.
the hype train as we get through introductions. This has been the most hyped introductions ever.
Sorry, I'm back.
Now,
It's fine.
excitingly, we have a giveaway. Finry,
Yeah, we're giving away a Finry. You too
you
can have
take
your own little
him.
ball of
He's
chaos.
yours.
Not this Finry. The other Finry who's not on the stream anymore. Yes, tonight we are giving away a digital copy of Wild Beyond the Witchlight. You too can have your party adventure to Yon and find an aspect of Tiamat. I mean, that's pretty.
It's
pretty
right
high.
there in the adventure, guys. Right
It's
there. In
right
the adventure.
there. Spoiler alert. But that one will be. I think that giveaway is going to go live right about now.
Just draw that sentence out for another like 30
Right about
seconds.
now.
Nah.
I can feel it. I can sense it. It's gonna hit the chat like
I just
egg.
love how like we
worming
always
its
just
way through
dress
the ether.
Dan is Finry now. Like that's just
Dan has always
literally-
been Finry.
It's literally just me, but as a D&D character.
They have melded in my mind. Oh,
It's
a
true.
giveaway in the chat. What's
What?
happening
There's a
there?
giveaway in the chat.
Get amongst
There
the
we
chat.
go.
Exclamation giveaway to enter that giveaway. It's going to be fun. Stick around
Jump
until we'll give that away at the conclusion of our stream this evening.
Amazing stuff. We also, on a very good note, are going to be doing some more charity work tonight. So, for those of us who have not been joining, this month is Mental Health Month, and it's about raising awareness for people struggling with mental health and trying to promote, support in our communities for mental health related activities. So throughout this month and the months prior that have been, I think, October in the years past, we have raised money for Beyond Blue. This month is no different. We've already had, I think, what we described as a cracker of a month.
Yeah.
With last week and the week before that, we've raised almost $2,000 towards Beyond Blue, which, again, just a massive thank you. Such an amazing effort. And tonight, I'm sure, will be no different as we see if we can't break that $2,000 milestone and give some money to a really good cause. Tonight, because it's also the last stream before Halloween, we thought, why not combine two things? Start getting things a little bit spooky and potentially get things a little bit more dangerous. So things are going to take a dark twist very quickly after our initial introduction. And then we might have some interesting ways for the chat to contribute to tonight's, result, if for lack of a better word.
How does it get any darker than Tiamat showing up?
Oh, Tiamat was overtly violent. The
Yeah,
real
that's-
danger is in the danger you cannot see.
Oh God.
My dear.
Oh
it's
God.
us, isn't it? It's us.
And we're back. What a smooth transition. Didn't even have to repeat that once. That's a nice change of pace. As is nicely pointed out by Harm, we are about 50% over our sub goal. So amazing, thanks. I think it is the best kind of admin to do to increase the sub goal in a stream. So we'll go ahead and do that to have some room to grow.
Carry on.
Just love the jest.
Like, Jesus.
Sometimes I think it would be even fun to just jump on the stream and just talk shit for 2 hours. I think the fantasy stuff just gives us a bit of a lens to do it in.
Look, I'll come host you a behind the scenes, and you can just talk crap one week. It'll be fine.
I haven't done one of those for a while.
I'll come host
Yeah.
it. It'll be fine.
Didn't you used to do interviews with DMs and stuff? It was just do that, just to do a DM roundtable.
Oh, it'd be so much fun. I still need to do one because I think I'd enjoy the hell out of it.
TM, registered trademark. I'm doing it.
Good.
Stop me.
Hey, just invite us. We don't need to own it. You can own that shit.
Tell you what, if we make it to the $2,000 mark, let's do a
Behind the scenes.
campaign recap, behind the scenes,
So
talk
sounds
through
like
major events.
Sounds like, especially those last couple of stream games, would be fun to talk through on stream anyway.
I mean, hardly anything
Absolutely.
happened though. So.
No, it was nothing. Don't worry about watching the VOD. It wasn't worth it. I'm a terrible salesperson.
But if you do want to watch the VOD, where would you find it? You would find it on Twitch as a sub
Is
or
it
on
Twitch,
YouTube.
or is it like is there a YouTube channel we can go to?
I suppose.
This is
Okay,
all right.
Or you can see it on Jeremy's OnlyFans.
Oh god, that one is the priciest option, but you do get the other content, which may be worth it.
Such a dick.
That's what you'll get
And
at
he's
the
gone.
highest tier.
Also, don't say such a dick in the context of an OnlyFans.
Ah.
Yeah.
It could read it either way, though, couldn't it?
That's only available at tier 3. You don't want to get the hype.
Needs a hype train.
Oh, you've excited inflatable.
Yeah.
Again, it's
Oh.
excited inflatable also doesn't.
It's
sound
not, yeah.
so
Let's change the context. Let's move on.
Re-roll the intro.
right. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna restart the stream. Thank you. It's a good dry run.
How do people's donations affect the stream tonight, DM?
So tonight, we're first going to find ourselves back where we started. I've got to resolve this, otherwise we're not getting anywhere. The party, now between the canyon rocks that have become the battle place of their toughest battle yet, as they witnessed the creation and demise of the celestial being known as Mechaclick. As the explosion of how many D6?
240.
As the explosion of 240 D6 resonated across the space, the sound echoed across all of the Feywild. Hither, tither, and yon, in that moment, knew of Mechaclippy's sacrifice. And as such, collectively, as every person sat in their place and witnessed such a sacrifice, such a noble contribution to the outcome of the world's history, that Mechaclippy, out of the radius of the explosion, transcended as a celestial being upon the sky, there to reign supreme as the new god of wisdom and guidance. Mechaclippy now sits as one of the pantheon of gods within the realm. And witnessing such a moment of just pure power and the creation of a deity, you all sit there for a moment and ponder. Not you, Foundry, because you are unconscious. And Rolfa, you feel yourself missing the context of the moment as well, given the fact that you have a beak of a mind flayer tapping on your skull. And the rest, the Clipposaurus Rex can't really comprehend the majesty. But alas, for most people, the moment resonated deep within their soul. And as we find ourselves in the midst of combat, you find again another visitor to your group. You see a blonde-haired individual with elf-like ears appear in the midst of this battlefield. Would you like to introduce your character, Sheriff?
So what we see is a blonde, long hair, a couple of little bits of jewelry in the hair itself. Not quite braids, but sort of holding things in place. And we first see him sort of seemingly on a surfboard, cruising through what appears to be a wormhole. Galaxies and stars spinning by him. He's sort of laid back. He's hanging 10. And then all of a sudden, this shockwave resonates throughout the multiverse, possibly from the creation of a new deity, and it knocks him off his board, and he just goes flying into the phlogiston or whatever it is of the ether, and you just see falling out of the sky. Oh shit! And splash into what I assume is water. I hope is water.
It's pretty. It's a shallow layer of sand and a lot of rock.
Okay, so it's just like Aquaman falling out of a plane. It's just sort of a big.
Roll 240, fall down.
Yeah.
It was a moment of like you guys like Clippy transcended. You fell. And some of the radiant magic keeps you just alive enough to not take much damage from the fall.
Brilliant. Look, I'm happy to take. I'm happy to stand up from prone, and I sort of dust myself off, and I look around, and so I see a couple of squid-faced gentlefolk, and what appears to be a creature I've never seen before, but it's mostly made of teeth. And I see the squid guys now at a meta level. They're not our friends, right?
Oh, they look very pissed
They're
off.
very much eating my head.
The blue creature looks like it's trying to eat the squid creatures.
Yeah. So I see the squid creatures. In fact, I think I've seen something like this before, as I've been like, getting all gnarly in the tubes. And out in space, and I just go, oh crap! And this elf disappears from your vision, and just reappears slightly further away. Now standing up.
Feet, you just went through a teleportation.
Yeah. As he flies back and reappears up, it's sort of a scare reflex of seeing these squid creatures like, oh, I don't want to be there. But just bamps out of existence 10 feet behind himself, and then the bow is out, draws the bow, and let's go a shot here.
Which one are you targeting?
The one that's getting munched, that's doing some head munching.
Let's roll those attacks.
Don't roll on that one, or I'm getting a
Yeah.
arrow to the head.
18 hits.
18 to hit. And then... so 11 piercing damage.
Nice.
And then he sort of sees he looks over and sees the giant, the giant lizard creature, all made of teeth, and gets scared by that as well, and actually bamps again, slightly further away from that, and let's go another arrow at this creature. I'm just double checking. I need to shoot different creatures to make this all work. Please forgive me, I made this character today. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to attack the second Mind Flayer with this attack.
Nice. Let's see that hit.
That's 27 to hit.
Ooh, absolutely goes through whatever armor it had.
So when I take the attack action, I can teleport up to 10 feet before each attack to an unoccupied space. If you attack at least 2 different creatures with the action, you can make 1 additional attack with it against a third creature. So I'm also going to shoot at Clipposaurus Rex, just because I'm not happy about this giant thing. Or actually, squid creatures. You know what? This flump's going down.
That's also a friend. Friends.
Wait, is there anyone here at the table?
No. It's
No,
not.
alright.
He's our benevolent flump friend.
Yeah, squid tentacles. Squid, like he sees squid. He sees squid.
Checks out.
He's
Yeah, I can see
tentacruel.
the correlation. Yeah.
22 to hit.
Yeah, it's not that defensive.
and that'll be 8 piercing damage.
It explodes.
Yeah.
Anything within 5 feet takes 1d6.
Yeah.
And he's like, tubular, dude.
Witnessing the hippie from space appear, Harm, what are you doing?
I'm yelling. I'm yelling loudly. I've just seen him, take a shot and kill the flump. I'm a little bit concerned. I look around though, and who's down? Is it just Finry that's down?
I believe so.
Yep.
I'm gonna bail towards Finry. I need to get him up. Yeah, so I'm gonna
See that on
use
the
my.
OnlyFans.
What was that?
Need or
See
what?
that on the OnlyFans.
See that on the OnlyFans. I'm concerned. I'm worried that there's like a new monster has entered the battle fray. I need to get over there to Finry, so I'm gonna use all my movement to get over to him.
Nice.
At this point, I'm gonna use my gloves to take another turn, and I'm gonna just play out a lovely little bit of RP. So as I see Finry on the ground, I'm just gonna take a moment to just kind of use my healing capabilities, right? Proficient in medicine, to just stabilize it.
And I think I would go as far as to say that in your current state, you have a particular proficiency over the barrier between life and death.
Yeah. And I plan to make use of that. So in my semi-Anubis state, as I kind of settle him, I actually look down to him. I just touch my own eyes and my own face for a minute with the same hand. I actually reach down onto his face, and I just gently put my hand down onto him, covering his entire face, and then slowly pulling up. And as you see my hand come up, you just see this life force kind of transfer down through my body, from the green kind of out of my eyes, down through my arm and my shoulder, and down into him. And as I do that, I cast Life Transference on him. And he actually picks up twice as much health as I just rolled, which was a 19. So he picks up 38 points of HP.
Oh.
And I will take the hit of 19. And I look a little bit sore for a second. You kind of see my visage kind of fade a little bit. The eyes flicker for a moment. But then you kind of see me just like roar a little bit with that process of the necrotic energy just flowing like it's the most natural thing in the world.
Nice. Finry, feeling an intense blast of magic flow through you, can you please make a Constitution saving throw?
What?
At one and dies.
13?
You feel this cold almost wash over you, and it flows to a point where Harm's hand makes contact with your face. And as this magic reinvigorates you and brings you back from the brink, unknown to you, but Harm, you can see it clearly as you look at him. A mark, as if a hand was placed on his face, has now stained the color of his fur as if bleached. The touch of Anubis has left its permanent mark on Finry Flathop.
Gnarly snapback, rabbit dude.
Archie, you've seen a god transcend, you've seen a god inhabit, and you've seen a god revive. What are you doing in this moment?
Oh, Archie is not in a good state right now. I can see him slowly pick himself up off the ground, dust himself off. He's like, screw this, and he casts Sanctuary on himself.
Nice. Anything else in your turn?
Yes. And then as an action, where am I? There. Going to move. Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
No, no.
I thought my movement was 30. It's only 25. I want to have a firebolt at this mind flayer here.
Yes.
I'm gonna risk hitting our friend dragon.
And possibly me, but okay.
Fire it
Should be
away.
right. Should be right. It's just like now that he's feeling a little bit more secure, throws a firebolt out at said mind flayer.
Alright.
Oh, for a big 11 to hit.
It raises a hand as it's still like attached to your friend or your new companion, and it dissipates the magic in midair.
Oh, Archie goes down onto his like bends over onto his haunches, leans over, and just tries to catch his breath for a moment.
Speaking of catching breath, Rolfa, it is your turn.
Yeah, so Rolfa's still got her maul in her hands, so she's just gonna kind of swing at the one that's attached to her
Yeah,
with
give it
this
a
sort
whack.
of flail of get it the heck off of my face, please. So
I'm trying to see. There must be some sort of way for you to actually remove the grapple. Ah, there it is. You've got to try and escape, but this will probably do. If you want to give it a whack,
I mean, basically, it's like ah!
you're gonna try and go through it instead of
Yeah.
around it.
Yeah. It's more I want to play baseball with it rather than
Yeah, no,
anything
that's
else.
fair.
It's like hitting it off myself. Yeah.
Respect. The mind flayer is still gonna eat you, but like it's. I respect the RP.
Yeah, because reasons. Why is my thing being a?
It's just came into chat.
Yeah, it's this plus. It's just not adding the +1 like it's supposed to. So well, that's gonna be a 17 technically.
That's gonna hit.
Yay! And then it's a
What's those damage numbers look
plus,
like?
again +1. So 8?
Minus 12.
what?
It said.
Oh,
I've
that's
got
right. No,
11
I
there.
forgot about the +d4 because I'm looking at too many screens.
Oh yeah, all good. I was like, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the more damage.
Yeah, more damage is correct. I just did bad maths.
Beautiful. As you smack this thing, a bit of ichor just splashes onto you, but it seems to be holding its own against you as you feel its beak just tap incessantly at the tough brain. Just the skull that's there.
And because I have my weird ragey wild magic thing going, and I technically blast 1d6 worth of lightning damage out of my chest at it, I
Nice.
think is how we work that.
Absolutely. Chest
So,
laser is my favorite D&D spell.
It needs to succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
All right, I can definitely do one of those bad boys at a 9.
Which I don't think is enough. But
It doesn't sound like it's
doesn't
enough.
sound like enough.
No,
Let's go with
I'm
it's
gonna
not.
say it's not enough. Blast
Cool.
it.
Yeah, so then also no, okay, no, that one is not right. That is right. That. Plus another 2. And that 2 is radiant damage.
That 2 pissed it off. The rest
and
of
it
it
is-
was annoying, but that was
And it is blinded until the start of my next turn, which I did not realize was a thing last week. It is a thing. So
yeah, well, it already used its non-vision to
Yeah.
normally use. So
yeah,
like,
it's
what
like
we
it
got
can't
going
see
on?
anyway, but technically.
Okay, so if I was them, I would use this opportunity to sneak up on you, and I would tentacle with advantage.
Tentacle with advantage.
Yep,
That's
that's the way this works.
Wow.
Level 4 OnlyFans.
A 26 to hit.
That hits. Oh god.
It's already grappled, so I'm just gonna do a little brain extraction.
Yeah, cool. Thanks.
Let's get that one done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it that. I think these guys know how to suck a brain in unison.
Again,
Dave, easy.
Level 4 OnlyFans.
guys. It's fine. It's all good.
It's going
fine,
to
it's
normal roll. 36 points of piercing damage.
good. Cool.
As it continues to try and make its way through your head.
Can I
Sorry?
runic shield?
You sure can. You've got reactions. It's a new turn, so.
Hang on. No, I'm too far away for Cloud Rune. Yeah, runic shield.
We're using Foundry at the moment. Unless you talk about OnlyFans, in which case I'm not answering.
Yeah.
So you got to re-roll the d20.
Re-roll the d20 to hit, right?
Yeah.
It was with advantage. I can probably roll with advantage again, right?
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Close though I am to say it seems reasonable as a
Yeah, I mean,
and
natural 20 will do.
a natural one at the same time.
I have to keep that new roll, right? Is that the way it works?
You have to use the new roll.
Oh,
Thanks.
So if you don't
Hey, look,
mind,
it's
you can heal up that damage I did earlier.
It's fine. I hadn't quite taken it off yet, so
Yeah, just heal that up. I'll re-roll it just for the sake of transparency.
Thanks.
112.
Oh
Well,
my
I'm
god.
down.
So not just down.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no!
I know.
As the name implies, let me read it for the sake of
Yeah,
perpetuity.
I know.
If this damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, the Mind Flayer kills the target by extracting and devouring its brain.
Yep.
I guess you could play as the Flump.
It's funny because
Yeah.
technically I can play as the Blue Dragon Wormling
You
because
can.
it was
you
my
can.
assistant, but
And it can fly away whenever you feel like
yeah,
it. But,
yeah, it's great.
I just want to take the moment to congratulate you on being the second person ever I've killed with a Mind Flayer. Them and Banshees are my most lethal monsters.
And you put two.
I feel like I should get congratulated.
Max Swan did the best pun with your name so far in this whole damn thing.
Yeah.
I feel like I should get congratulations as well. I just killed the guest.
I would also like to point out that Rolfa was supposed to be a pun last week, and that it didn't happen because. But it's fine. It's cool. It's fine. It's good.
Indeed. With one more fallen to the onslaught of chat. So thanks, chat, for murdering
got
one
it
of our
ready.
guests.
Roll for death.
We now, as you all see this character fall, the dragon, now mourning, is up.
Is there that horrible sound of like, you know, when you hit the bottom of a milkshake with a straw?
No, yeah.
And just...
Also, it's more akin, I think, to spaghetti. So there's like bits flicking in, and there's like little sauce flicking out. Is it?
See, my perspective was ramen. It's a
Yeah,
bit
yeah,
liquid.
like ramen, like ramen.
You know,
See, I'm thinking of Lady and the Tramp because it was two Mind Flayers.
Oh,
both
you're
eating-
right.
I am
Oh,
the
no.
noodle.
I do have to wonder with Mind Flayers though, do they
I
ever like
am
just like
you.
get their own tentacles crossed and then just like?
Can I just quickly walk through some thinking there?
Sure, go for it.
So the idea was, let's cloud room that. Let's do the whole the no you attack, because I love the idea of being able to redirect that at the other Mind
Mind
Flayer.
Flayer,
So have the brain get sucked out, and then all of a sudden, Mind Flayer number 2 goes limp.
Yeah.
And when I'm out of reach, I'm like, oh, well, I can still do something. I'll just do... Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
And it would have been fine in any other situation.
Nat 20 the brain out the back door.
And what I think is funnier is it was a nat 20 paired with a nat 1. So if there'd been no advantage, that could have been a nat 1. It's fine. The Blue Dragon Wormling is going to try and bite the Mind Flayer it's next to out of pure
Makes sense.
spite.
Makes sense. Go ahead and nom them.
It's mad. It's a maths 20, so...
And it's gonna get him.
And it's gonna do that. 13... Sorry. I didn't see the breakdown of that. Yep, sure.
Yeah,
That.
it's 14 probably, right? Oh no, yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, it's a yeah. It's just
minus 13. Boom. It is now a bloodied. Where is my bloody icon? There it is. Bam. Get some blood splatters. Nice. Next up on our turn, Foundry. Now having been healed and marked by a god, what is it that you do?
Oh. I look up into the eyes of my Anubis bro. How are you? How you doing, Harm? Oh, thank you. Do you look beat up, Harm? Harm's not there.
Harm has literally no skin on his bones.
Oh, you look fucking awful, mate. And I'm just gonna get up, and then I'm going to cast Healing Word. A little kiss for you, buddy.
I'm fine. Save the people who are down. Oh, brain.
Not Rolfa. It's too late for Rolfa.
I look over with my 19 passive perception, and I don't even need to look. I can just tell like there's no longer a noodle in that noggin.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't look very healthy. Just kill the thing.
Oh yeah,
deal with it in the afterlife.
Yep. Okay, hang on. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Oh, hang on, let's go over this side actually. Oh, hey, look at this flanking, and I'm gonna introduce it to my frying pan.
This would not be the first mind flare you dogged, would it?
Nope. There they go. Okay, there's the first roll. There's the second roll.
What was that?
So 16 to hit.
Hits. And
Excellent.
So does the 15.
So that was the advantage roll.
Okay.
So
cool.
yeah, so the 16. So that's 29 points of damage to the Mr. Mindflayer number 1.
No.
Is he dead?
He's still alive.
Oh well.
This dude's just 8. He's feeling really refreshed.
Cool.
He's still wiping off ramen juices.
Oh, that's gross. As I see the opening, I'm then going to introduce him to the meat hook that's on the end of my fry pan with my bonus action then. Probably not going to hit. Oh, 15 does hit. Yeah. Cool. 23 points of... Oh, no, sorry. Only 10 points of piercing damage as the meat hook sinks into him.
Yep, and sink in it does. And sinks in fact, enough to make him sink about 6 feet under.
Awesome.
As the first of the mind flayers drop.
Awesome. Okay, and then I'll use that last little 5 feet of movement. It just... 1 square away from the other mind flayer.
Nice.
And I'm just gonna look down at Rolfa, and I'm like, Rolfa, no! That was the name, right? It was Rolfa.
Just been here for all of 30 seconds.
Yeah, true. What a sad outcome. Rushes in, finds people, gets immediately murdered. after missing a guard transcend. Oh, what a sad.
It was brief, but it was beautiful.
Truly.
Because it literally is about 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
How many rounds of combat?
About,
This is the fifth.
Fifth, yeah. 30 seconds.
No.
Yeah, the 30-second mark, and then I'll just turn around, give the thumbs up to.
No, I forgot
to
about
Rafe.
the intellect devourer.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Jesus.
No!
Technique from last
Listen.
presentations. Yeah.
This is as you kill it, what looks like the embodiment of a brain pops out of its cavity and rolls for initiative. I think
Last week, someone donated so that once the mind flayers went down, they turned into intellect devourers. So,
absolutely.
have fun.
Yep.
So I'm going to say that as a result of you killing it, it's going to jump out and immediately attack you as a reaction. That seems like fair and reasonable.
I mean, it doesn't have to.
Would you say if Foundry has a brain?
Oh, yeah, but it's in his pants.
Not in this metaverse though. Like it's in one of the other alternate realities at the moment. The singular brain that Foundry shares.
Yeah, but what?
All right.
What happens if the mind flayer or the intellect devourer gets Foundry and then has full access to the Foundryverse?
Let's find out.
So that's going to be a whole thing. So that's the claw attack. That doesn't do well, but then it's going to intellect devour. Can you roll a intelligence saving throw?
Oh, actually, I'm proficient in those. Holy shit!
Hey.
You were.
Saves.
Yeah, 17. Hell yeah.
Um,
Just aiming for the wrong brain, buddy.
all right. Oh, those things would be bloody painful if they fuck up. I'll just have a quick little squiz.
Yeah.
Oh, I do love that too. Cool. That one is in the combat order. Glor, anything else in your turn? Friendly flat hop.
I'm just gonna regret my choices that I made, and and just look back over at Harm and just give him like a very shaky thumbs up. You got this.
A fair and natural conclusion.
Yeah.
Gloria Feathersong, as you watch this cute little brain pop on out and start to just try and give old Finnery a hug. What does Gloria do?
Well, for starters, I don't know where I am. And I look around, not quite knowing how I got here. And I'm like, oh god, it's happened again. Chums, the tentacles are bad, yes?
Yes, Gloria. Yes.
Yeah.
Bad.
Oh, right, okay. Bad tentacles, no, naughty. Get back in the bag or something.
Dan's about to wet himself. Love it.
I'm going to cast Shatter. Because that's probably what it should have.
That seems pretty good. Is that one of the new spells?
No.
No.
We got to save those for later. It's on the beginning of the session.
Oh, sure.
So can you please make a Constitution saving throw? I'm going to be casting this at 5th level.
And who are you casting it at?
I'm going to cast it at the Mind Flayer.
Cool. So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes,
You
please.
reckon? Constitution saving throw, normal.
That'd be
Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Oh, a natural 2!
Oh, yeah.
How do you have two already? It's ludicrous.
Well,
He's gonna roll little ones.
What languages does your character know, Scareef?
So many. Celestial, Common, Elvish, Giant, and Sylvan.
And dude.
You
And-
hear... Yeah, dude as well, definitely true.
Yeah.
yeah. It's important.
And Wild Stallion!
Try to see if you guys have any commonalities.
We both speak Sylvan.
Oh, no, I'm not you guys. You're
Oh,
the
me.
Mind Flayer.
Ah, very well.
It's got telepathy. Cool. You hear in your mind, Scareef, the voice of a Mind Flayer, and it speaks very directly to you. I will destroy these people as I destroyed the civilizations of your people that stood in our way as we conquered the galaxies.
Whoa, harsh vibes, man. You don't need to be like that on this beach. Perhaps if you got a margarita, you could just, chill for a bit.
The truest form of travel amongst the stars is in a ship. You and your board are a disgrace to anybody who has ever seen the stars.
Alright, Granddad, if you're just gonna, harsh all my vibes in my billabong, that's totally your business, okay?
I've had enough of this. Gloria, you up to anything?
Yes, I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on the wormling because I saw its friend got devoured.
Fair.
Go get him, son!
Bardically inspired.
Yep.
All right. Next up in our turn order is not the Mind Flayer that's dead. It is Rafe.
I will run up to Mind Flayer Buddy and hit it with the pointy end of the scimitar.
I warned you, cat.
Are you going to finish that sentence?
That this
I'm
is
going to
the
do an
last
attacky.
hit you will land on me.
A 13 to hit and a 27 to hit.
That will be the 13 does it. This 27 does.
27 does. Cool. For 11 points, I might dump the fire rune into that if I can.
I'm gonna dump it in there.
In addition, when you hit a creature with an attack using a weapon, you can invoke the rune to summon fiery shackles.
Let's invoke.
Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Bam. A 9.
That's a solid note.
It did not.
So 2d6 of fire damage.
Let's see it happening.
That into the chat.
Boom.
Whilst restrained, they're going to start taking 2d6 at the start of every turn.
Oof.
Or their turn.
Nice.
It is bloody.
Yeah, so restrained.
It is bloodied and restrained. So let's put a little bit of an icon on there to show some restraint.
Show some restraint, Dan.
Well, you guys aren't showing any restraint. Anything else in your turn as you just slap this tentacle beast?
No, that's me done.
Excellent. Scare Reef, as this dude's harshing your vibes. It looks a little bit worse for wear now. What do you do?
I just reply back out loud, despite the telepathy. That's totally not cool, bro. And I leap sideways, but then sort of, again, disappear and reappear 10 feet away, just because it's fun. And we
stand still and let me destroy you.
As I do, the light of the tip of my arrow sort of starts glowing.
No, stop.
Yeah,
please.
And I'm gonna take, because I'm doing a cool sniper shot, I'm gonna take a -5 penalty to the attack. And if it hits, it's going to be
+5 for badassery, am I right?
That's right. There's a total of a 12 hit. Probably not.
It does not, unfortunately.
No.
Does restraint give you any advantage?
Oh, yes. Does it? I think it does.
Because it can't move away from you, right?
Very cool.
I'll give it to you. That makes a lot of sense to me.
How's a dirty 20 then?
A dirty 20's got a hit, yeah.
All right, so the regular damage is this one, and then there's a amount of force damage. Sorry, I'm looking at all my nonsense again. As a bonus action, choose one creature. You can see that you hit the creature. 1d8 force damage, 2d8 force, extra 2d8 force damage. Cool.
Oh, no.
So 8 force damage, and then a further +10 damage. So for the cool ass sniper shot as I flew sideways.
You see this arrow go right the way through it as it just seems to burn a hole, and as it looks down, it falls to one knee, and you hear that its breath becomes shallow, although it still seems to be alive.
Okay. So from throwing myself sideways, I've clearly bailed on the actual landing on my feet. But before I turn it into a roll, again, I just disappear and actually just kind of reappear 5 feet to the side and 5 feet in the air. But now I'm right way up, and I take another. I take a shot at the intellect devourer.
Oh, nice.
Again, this is going to be a -5 on the hit.
I love the badass penalty. Ooh.
So still 12. I assume
actually, it hits. The intellect devourer has the worst AC.
Excellent. So it's going to be a 22 damage total.
You instantly, the arrow pierces the brain and just shoots it across the space as it tumbles. The arrow caught up in the momentum of it, and it is definitely dead.
Okay, and because I attacked 2 separate targets, I can attack a third. Is anyone else looking threatening here, or is this the Clipposaurus Rex? Is that just chilling?
It seems to have lost any guidance, and it just seems to be hanging out with the glowing spiritual weapon that it's in front of.
Okay. Well, I sort of wave at it, and I'm like, "What's up,
They're
little
like,
dude?" And I think that's it then. I think I can only make 2 attacks if.
Well, there's an intellect devourer.
It's dead. Oh, it's so dead. It
The
is.
intellect devourer.
It is very dead.
No, not the mind flayer. This one
Oh
right
no,
next
no,
to me.
it's the one that got just
That's one I just hit with 20
straight
damage.
yes.
shot through
Alright.
the brain with an arrow. That's everything on your turn.
Yeah, that's it for me. So yeah, I telepoot up into the air a little bit, and then kind of land and give a bit of a salute to the big lizard bro.
Yeah, it raises a little arm like.
I give him a shaka.
Harm as the mind flayer goes to one knee, shackled, and you see blood dripping from it. What do you do? Muted, perhaps,
I am muted, but
but not silenced.
I am not silenced. Nowhere near it. I'm actually looking at it. It's looking very unhealthy at the moment.
To be fair, it looked really unhealthy at full health, but now it looks almost dead.
Yeah. So one second. I've just got to double check. But I still have Spirit Guardians up. It lasts.
Yeah, I'd say. I mean, it
10
hasn't.
minutes? It lasts 10 minutes.
You've got probably another maybe several weeks of stream time for those to be up.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, if it's up, I'm gonna run on in and just I'm for theatrics gonna just like give it a fair slap across the face. But in reality, I'm going to use my movement and my action to actually just get right up close to it. And it's going to have to make some rolls to save for Spirit Guardians.
All right.
Did you just stomp on the brain and stomp on the dead mind flayer as you went across?
I did.
them?
Just like
Squelch,
one
squelch.
left, one right.
Squish, squelch. Step on a Rolfa on the way through.
Steps on Rolfa's
Like,
brain, step on the Devourer's brain, step on the Mind Flayer's brain.
Everyone's covered in syrup. Like it's fine.
Can you make a deck save just to see if you skid
Oh,
on?
Sheriff Dan, you have to have like a space shark tooth. Like, wouldn't that be rad?
Absolutely rad. Sorry.
I had to get my 2 cents in there.
So the Mind Player needs to make a DC 17.
It does not.
It's going to take some damage.
Holy shit.
Of that,
That is an insanely
Holy
great.
crap.
sadly 16 points of damage.
Wow.
It is immediately eradicated by the damage that you are radiating with these Spirit Guardians. It falls to the ground and begins to sort of burn as your Spirit Guardians begin to affect it.
And then it turns into an intellect devourer.
And indeed, how did you know?
That intellect devourer is going to need to take a DC 17 Wisdom save.
Yeah.
Is it 2 on fire?
Oh boy.
Yeah, let's see. It is also going to make select that saving throw normal. As it appears, it doesn't make the save.
So good news.
How much is this
15
one
points
take?
radiant damage.
15, did you say?
15, 1-5.
It growls in intellect.
Wait, did it make the save or did it fail the save?
It failed.
Failed.
Does it catch fire given it was emerging from a fiery shackled body?
You
Short answer is yes.
the long answer is let me have this. And it leaps at you, Rafe. It first lashes at you with its little tiny pawed little feces at an 8, misses.
Little feetsies.
Yeah. It is then going to first. It uses a spell called Detect Sentience at you, Rafe. What
Finds
does it return?
Nothing.
It looks around, realizes you're the closest option it has, even without sentience, and just tries to devour whatever intellect might be hiding in there. Can you make a intelligence saving throw?
Right. Intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. And to your point, Bremen, for maps for Foundry, get them pretty much all over the place. So the cool thing about Foundry is there's a lot of people that create like free installable add-ons for Foundry that you can just get as part of Foundry like add-ons. And so this one here, for example, I got for free as part of just a map pack I installed, basically. But you can just import other images like normal maps and stuff very easily into it as well. So it's fantastic. I'm
going to use luck.
Oh, I would suggest a little bit of luck, yeah.
Actually, I just also want to look at Indomitable. It does.
I do love that this thing can just, like, if you let it run, it's just going to literally eat your entire intelligence.
What does Indomitable do? Reroll the saving throw that you fail, and you must use the
700 pounds of map stuff?
What?
Let's use Indomitable.
Indomitable, if you roll
Yeah, that's good.
And then I can always toss luck into the top of that.
You could, Bremen. So there's add-ons that allow you to do transfers between apps. So it may be that there's a transfer between that and Roll20. I just haven't seen it.
Right.
That's the one you have to use, though, right?
If I take luck.
Hey, that's not what that's. Yeah, what does that one say?
It says I have to use the roll.
Use the new roll. I feel like that's trapping you, isn't it?
It's pushing it. I have 3 luck points per rest whenever you make a round.
You go for it. I'm just teasing. You have the get out of jail free cards. And yeah, remember, if you can download those files, you can probably get them right back up there. It's Foundry is very open source and very accessible.
Just to add on to that, there is, I think, a tool that lets you export adventures and like your pack from Roll20 and then import it into Foundry.
Nice.
So I think I did that when I first made the transfer. I'm not sure if it's been updated recently, but I'm sure that
probably is. All my adventures come from D&D Beyond as well, so I can import them directly from D&D Beyond, which is pretty cool too. All right, you've saved with an 18. Oh, that wasn't even dramatic. I don't know what we were worried about. Cool.
Yeah, no suspense there at all.
You've saved. Well done. Next up in our turn order is Archie the Chad.
It teetered very carefully towards a 1 at one point. It went 1, 18.
So Archie's seeing everyone congregate around this one little thing and all the squelching and blood spurting everywhere from the boots and ground junk. He's going to run this way. Halfway across, you see him kind of just disappear, and then he reappears 30 feet further along, or let's say about there.
I'm going to quickly interrupt and say a massive thank you to Kate for joining.
Thank you,
And for
Kate.
being
I have to go away
such
now.
a
Please
fantastic guest.
don't take this as because they killed me. It's because I already had to leave at 6:30 my time to go to something else.
You have
but
a great day.
I will. I also think that there will be a shout out done later, but there is a petition to include more, to make sure that the 20 free mental health sessions for Medicare are still around. There will be a link put in the chat at some point. People should sign it. It's very important. Mental health awareness month and things. Yeah. This is the issue of links in chat that I can't. There we go. There it is. Have a look. Sign it. Do the things. Don't turn into Rolfa where you have no brain. It's important. All right, friends.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Try not to kill the other character.
And just like that, I've not only ended a PC, but also a player. The DM powers are escalating. My word is law.
Oh,
Too much power going to your head. Okay, as Archie reappears, gets his crossbow out and fires at this weird little brain thing he sees wriggling around on the ground.
Pop it.
Just with a cheeky little crossbow bolt.
Hits.
For a 19 to hit.
What's the damage? What's the damage?
It's going to be a huge 2.
It skims part of its brain, but it's still standing. It wobbles a little bit uncertainly as part of its motor function was just eradicated. Next up, we have Foundry Flathop.
Is the Devourer in turn order?
You make a great point.
And did the dragon go before me?
No, I'm like removing the dragon.
Oh no!
It's gone.
Not the dragon. He was my favorite.
Murder 2 PCs.
He's
So,
fallen over with like distress at seeing his friend gone.
So with that done, yes, the intellect devourer at the top of the order, so you're good, Foundry Flathop.
Okay, well, just check it. Like, if I kill this thing, is something going to pop out of it?
You have to. That's the way with like those nesting dolls. You have to open it to find out.
Oh, okay. All right. Rafe, hey Rafe, how you doing? Things have got pretty out of hand pretty quickly.
I will give this one opportunity. If somebody donates $100 to Beyond Blue, I will make a CR10 monster summon out of the intellect devourer.
So good.
Like another aspect of Tiamat appears.
Before it gets to the intellect devourer's turn.
Yeah, $10 per CR if you donate now out of this intellect devourer.
I will. I'm gonna smack it. I'm gonna just smack it with the fry pan. At advantage. And hopefully.
With a 24 to hit, it hits.
27 points of damage.
Boonk! As smush, the intellect devourer falls. And with a suspenseful moment in time, as you wait for the dust to settle, the blood spurts to disperse. You look to the corpse, almost awaiting something to arise from it. And yet, as it settles, you breathe a first sip of untainted air in what seems like 30 seconds as the combat is over.
I'm gonna just sit down for a hot second and just have like a little cry. That was a lot. Hi, Surfer Dude. I like your puka necklace.
No, he's got a shark tooth necklace, but he does have a puka bracelet.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, for sure. He says, "Don't be sad, little rabbit dude. You know, your friend's unconscious. I've got some healing spells. I'll get her right back up. No dramas." And
she hasn't got a brain.
I walk over, see that she has no brain. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I don't think a drum circle is gonna bring that one back.
What was your name? I think the other one's her name was Rolfa, but now she's not with us. Hopefully, it doesn't happen to you.
Absolutely not. My name is Scare Reef, like a coral reef. I was just riding the waves. I come from somewhere far. And I got knocked off course. I saw this giant metal dude just sort of like float into the sky and explode into a bunch of light.
Yeah.
And then I was here in this like really weird waterless beach. But I met all you cool dudes, so we got rid of the squid boys. What's next? We going out for maybe get some burgers.
What is he talking
I
about?
have a question. How did we get here?
Rod, I have that question every day.
So what's his name? Archie wanders over here in the last part of that conversation. It's like, I'm glad you found us, Gloria. There was an incident with some goats. It turns out, yes.
Yep.
It turns out
I forgot
the-
about the fucking goats.
the law of reciprocity in a Feywild
Oh yeah.
is really, really important.
Isn't gone.
Unforgiving.
And even though I have no idea what they told us, right now we're at this catastrophe because of goats.
Pretty sure we killed a god.
Depart.
How do we depart? What do we see
Oh,
looking
yeah.
around? Is
Right
it just
direction.
sand in all
It's
directions?
same
You,
way
you're
to
like
do everything.
you've got the wall sort of coming off behind you from what you just entered into Yon. You have canyon walls on either side, and then you're sort of in the middle of this canyon, walking through towards the forest and the resting place that Rolfa apparently was going to guide you to, as well as your other companions. Who, need I remind everybody, we still have these two people following behind. They have DM safety on them right now.
Well, Scarif, you came through like a portal thing. Can you make that to get us back to Yon? Back where we were?
Well, you're in Yon. You're still exactly
we-
where you left. You haven't.
Oh,
moved.
okay.
Do you want a portal, my little furry man? Don't even sweat your little fluffy tail. I got this. And then he sort of puts his head down, starts going like, and it goes on for a little bit too long. And he's like, "Whoa, what are you guys doing here?" I was like, tubular in a wave, and then, whoa, is that a talking bird and a talking cat and a rabbit? Damn.
As he's doing this, the book comes out of Harm's pocket. He turns to the page where Reef is, and you see the Anubis's like hand come through and actually take that name out of the book and close it and put it back in the pocket. Just smiles to himself gently. This is good. This one is good.
Man, we gotta get out of here. There's no water on this beach. Tide has gone out, my dudes. So, I tell you what, you come kick it with me. I have this pretty cool ability where I can just find portals, like, everywhere I go. So, if you guys are looking for a portal out of this gnarly dry beach, come on with me. You stick with old Scar Reef, dudes. You'll be fine.
Yeah, as long as we're going towards where the hag is, whatever her name is.
Yeah, we have to get.
No, we killed Scabatha. We're gonna kill.
We killed Granny Nightshade.
We killed Granny
I
Nightshade.
believe
Names.
the important one
Oh,
this
the
time. Hang on.
Enderlin.
Endlin Moongrave, the bitter end, creeping
bitter
litter, the
end,
dame of
yeah.
unhappy endings.
Yeah, the one with
and
too
all
many
the
names. Etc., etc., etc.
We've also left Gleam and Polliner behind.
They are with you, in fact. They have appeared from behind the rocks in which they were waiting.
Thank you
Your
so
help
much for your
was
help.
awesome. Thank you.
You must understand that when Tiamat arrives, it is not within my nature to stand and fight.
That was like halfway through the fight. Like, if we'd taken out that mushroom-looking caster dude, Tiamat would have.
Indeed. Time is different in the Feywild, which was for you a sequence that went from bad to worse. For us, it may have yet gone from worse to even worse.
Shit, I'm starting to reconsider staying in the Feywild when you guys go back to wherever you're from. Like this. This
I
place
do not
fucking
know
sucks.
what which you speak.
I'm talking to you. I was talking to the cows.
We
I
need-
apologize.
We need to get to the Mountain Top Theatre. Theatre.
Yes.
Top of the Mother Horn.
Mr.
Yes,
Reef,
that's right.
can you find us a portal to where we need to go? We are the cows.
Well, don't have a cow, man. We can find the portal, no dramas. And so DM, I would like to use my ability of detect portal.
Oh, sure.
I cast detect portal.
I actually,
Lost you somewhere. Here you go, guys. Here's your cow pasture.
What's the range on Detect Portal?
the closest planar portal within 1 mile.
1 mile.
I think
Let's quickly activate Yon.
Yeah.
Let's see where
And
we are.
I mean,
So there is our scale in miles. So every
So it's
every square.
5,280 feet.
Yeah. So
So
every square on this map is a mile.
if
square
you're
mile.
telling me, Dan, Sheriff Dan, that there are no portals within 1 mile, Scar Reef is just going to be like, I know the way, dudes. Just follow me. We got portals aplenty this way, and just
Oh, my
starts.
shtick. It's Finry
Inside
shtick.
check.
Stealing it all from the characters is amazing.
I mean, like, I don't know
He
about you
seems
guys.
to know what he's doing.
Did we want to have like a bit of a rest before we keep going? That was.
That's what we set out to do when we got ourselves in this mess in the first place. Do you
To
remember?
be fair, you intentionally did not rest.
No, we were trying to find a place to rest. I think you'll find.
And then we
having
ran
to
into some fucking
ambush
ghosts.
this with fucking ghosts.
You guys
We
are going to
came
be
back.
walking. Was that 12 miles to that resting place?
Yeah. Let's hop to it. It's a little bunny humor for you.
I feel like that.
Oh, right, because she's a bird and they hop around. I get it, my little dude.
I think that we just need to. My friends, I really need to find some place to sit down and just rest and just.
Can't you sleep in your bag of holding?
I can make a Liamon's tiny hut.
A glorious
Yes,
tiny
I
hut.
can. A glorious tiny hut, yeah.
A glorious
But
tiny hut.
Not too tiny for all of you guys to squish inside if you like to get all cozy.
Is it more of a hut or a hole? Like, is it a glorious hut or a
Oh,
glorious?
Wow.
Do you have a no bonk stick, like a
I feel like we need one now.
no horny?
Bad. Bad.
Going off the deep end.
Oh.
I've been there for too long already.
Hashtag OnlyFans, says Kate in the chat.
Tentacles and glory holes.
That's the name of the episode.
I have created the cute little Polynella and Amador token. So there is your friend. Adding to that scare reef to the mix.
Nice.
As we venture forth into Yon. It is not long before you are all visited by a very recognizable character as the very famous Endelin Moongrave appears again in front of all of you. Well. You do all have quite a way to make an entrance, don't you?
Is this a corporeal form or incorporeal?
Oh, why don't you ask me, dear?
Because I'd rather just use my player's eyes.
Yeah,
Well, your player's not here right now.
My passive perception is 19 DM. Is this thing corporeal or not?
It looks far too healthy to be the corporeal body of Egdalin.
Who the heck is England?
Isn't that her name?
It's the hag. It's the hag.
Endel,
No,
sorry.
she's not really here. We can
Oh,
literally
right.
just ignore her and keep going.
Oh, you can try and ignore me all you like, but
I start
Usually
singing
clever.
really loudly sea shanties.
oh my god, why do they always do this? Fine.
It's festive day. You'll get into it in time. You just need to have some exposure.
I have something to tell all of you that you may not have calculated.
It's that you surrender, right?
No. For there is a day every year on the calendar in which the walls between realms are thin and unprotected.
Oh
That
no,
night-
you gotta have protection, my dude. Oh, sorry.
I see you've picked up more and more stragglers. No, for tonight is the night in which the veil is at its thinnest, and my power at its peak. You have all played so beautifully into my hands. Let us begin with a little gust of wind.
She farted. Everybody heard that, right?
A wind begins to pick up as she cackles as she disappears into the distance, flying off as slowly but surely, as you are heading further into Yon, you feel this wind just pick up and push against you. It gets so bad that it's hard for you to even move, and as you are bracing yourself, a push so strong hits you in the party, and you find yourselves tumbling over. Your packs flying, your weapons clattering and skidding across the ground, the wind pushing them in all different directions. Now, what we have here in front of us is a classic skill challenge. So, as a party, we have 6 of you. You are able to use your abilities and your ability checks in any way you think would help in the situation to help you remedy your loss of goods.
I will immediately start. Whoop.
If more than half of you succeed, fantastic. You will pass as a group. But if more than half of you fail, there will be dire consequences.
Oh.
I'll immediately start racing about and using my sleight of hand just to quickly, nimbly, dexterously grabbing stuff as it's falling, especially my stuff, my cooking stuff, and then whoever's closest to me stuff.
All right. So for tonight, your DC.
I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on him because he's trying to collect our crap.
Nice.
And I want him to succeed.
You are DC 15 for all of these checks. Should be easy for your sleight of hand. A quick nip.
34.
With a 34. You pull some of the good back towards you. Anybody else?
Yes. Archie tumbling over kind of in the moment he has seeing where everybody is, throws down a potion bottle further down the hill. I imagine we're tumbling down a hill or something, right? Or getting blown just along the path.
You just push backwards, so it's pretty flat, but like your goods and like your bag and your weapons are like flying in all directions.
Okay, so I toss the thing in the direction of the wind, and as it hits the ground, all these tentacles erupt and try and grab anything going past with Evard's black tentacles.
Sick move indeed.
Oops.
I'm going to let Endelin make a saving throw on behalf of this effect that's happening. So we'll see how well that works. Yeah, with yours, sure. Normal. With a 6, it fails. So yeah, your tentacles begin to spring into action and grab a whole bunch of them. You are now at 2 out of probably 2 out of 6 saves.
I'd like to invoke Giant's Might, go Swole Kitty, and get advantage on strength checks.
So
and
get so much mass, and let's see the strength check.
And whoever starts to move next, you'll have Swole Kitty sort of pushing you forward.
Nice. I think that's a good use of yours.
I'll just roll a flat.
Sure.
Well, advantage strength check and use that to boost someone.
Nice.
Additionally.
Who wants advantage?
I would like to cast Polymorph on myself, turning
Ooh.
myself into a roper. I now have 6 tentacles.
Nice.
Tentacles.
Like,
Quickly snapping these up, and I think genuinely, with what is quite a good problem solving from the team, you all manage to pull in the goods, and you hold out. The wind, now a howling gale pushing against each of your bodies, bringing leaves and branches and sand down around you. A green forked lightning streaking across the sky as the witches' theater lights up once again. Though even now, as you guys are here, you quickly realize that the only real way you have to escape all of this is to find some form of shelter. Pushing against this wind, you come eventually to what can only be described as an abandoned building that you're unsure of exactly its origins at this point, but it looks like its walls are upstanding, and a break from this wind might just save lives.
Make towards it, and as I'm handing stuff out to everybody, I make sure that I get the wand of polymorph back from because I gave it to Chad. So
Nice.
Just got no idea. Is the wind still blowing against us? Are we like trying to?
Yeah,
go against the
absolutely.
wind?
But you guys did well, but it's picking up even more now as you approach this this safe haven.
Are we
Did
in?
anyone grab the thing that Rolfa dropped?
You can say that you did.
what? Her
Alpha
brain?
Healing kit.
Rain and a heals kit.
So are we in sort of a mountainous, hilly region, or are we in sort of a foresty region here, based on that?
I'd say sort of between the two as you're traveling. You haven't quite reached the wood yet. There are some trees now, but it's not a dense forest yet.
Well,
As you come across this building.
Why don't we head into the shack, and then Gloria, we can do the Gloria's hut, and then we have 2 layers of protection against this wind, and we can get a bit of rest.
Yes, yes. It's Polly the bunny. I'll just try and run over to the door. or
Gloria
whatever.
sort of like looks at you and strokes a tentacle sort of like on your head.
This dream again. Okay.
It's going to be hard to think of an episode name for this, isn't it?
Tentacles, tentacles, tentacles.
So, as the party makes their way into the space, they find themselves in a chamber. The walls having crumbled a bit, you manage to find your way into the space. And I'm just going to add Scare Reef in, kill
Ball gags on the
Rolfa,
floor.
kill Rolfa. Nice. And am I missing anybody? Has everybody got a character everybody can see?
Looks good.
Where are the 2 NPCs that are following us everywhere?
True. As they were always there, you see Polynero. They're here now.
The giant plant got blown away.
Oh my goodness! That was quite a challenge.
Yeah, I'll just do a quick perception check just around the room, make sure we're alone in here. There's no...
You notice immediately an unnatural chill fills the space.
Fuck.
If you are alone, it is only in the immediate sense. For tonight, you feel that thinning of that layer into the world beyond. As that mirage of a wall begins to come down, whatever waits for you in here wishes you only harm.
What harm's just there though?
I'm right here.
He's only harm.
Yeah.
Oh, great voice in the sky that narrates us.
Tell me,
Harm, you also, as the wind abates, you feel the strength of Anubis leave your body as you are again an undead mortal.
As that happens, I just fall to my knees. I'm over near this coffin, and I kind of just fall. As I'm falling, I reach out and grab the coffin and just kind of take the weight so I don't hit the ground so hard. And I feel like it's a great weight that's been taken away from me. The body could only deal with it for so long. But it also is like, it feels a bit like my soul's been ripped away. Like to have a god inhabit you and then leave you, there's a part of you that doesn't stay as he goes.
And then there was just all of you. The wind still howling outside in a terrifying windy howl.
I'll just I'm gonna go up to this door. I'm not gonna open the door.
Finnery.
I just want to check to see if it's locked. I'm not opening the door. I just want to see if it's locked.
Finnery.
And if it's not locked, can I lock it?
It does seem to be locked.
Finnery, come and check this out with me.
Yeah, buddy. Hang on. Hey, you're not a skeleton anymore. I gotta say, bit of an improvement.
I reach up and like kind of inspect his face a little bit where the burnt mark is.
It's like there you can see where your hand, like your skeletal handprint is. That same mark now seems to be sort of emblazoned on the side of his face, covering just the corner of his lip.
I look at him just like serious for a moment, and I go, look, I won't be upset if you feel the need to wear something to cover that. That's not the sort of thing that everybody wants to have across their face.
Cover what? Oh shit, is my cold sore back? Shit. Pull out a mirror and look,
no,
what
dude,
the fuck?
It looks like you got bitch slapped by a god.
No, that was the other Finry. Harm, was this you? When you brought me back?
It was me. It was Anubis. It was your faith. You know, I couldn't have done that without Anubis, but Anubis wouldn't have done that without you being the right person.
Well, I have felt his energy a little bit. I can kind of do what you do, and do I have a cantrip that's non-damaging? I'll do just like a simple sacred flame in the corner away from people. I can do this now, and I don't know. Anubis, ever since Anubis brought me back from when we fought Scabathar. Oh, we're having a serious moment. Can you come back?
Ladies and gentlemen, it seems that our guests have found their hidey hole for tonight. It seems fitting that you find yourself in a room of shackles and coffins, do you not think?
Is this your sex dungeon?
Oh wait, I forgot the context. Here, have some.
We're rested, right? We're rested at the moment.
Yeah, let us see
Oh,
how restful fear laughter is.
Why is it on me? Oh god.
I've always said that you should get up and close and personal with death there, little rabbit.
Oh shit. Finry, was that door up there locked or not?
It was locked! It was locked! I don't know where the fuck this is.
Go unlock it!
Three Minotaur skeletons and 3 normal skeletons climb out of the 2 coffins.
Yeah.
I
We
look
should've
to
checked
the
coffins.
formerly undead-looking gentleman, and I say, "Are these dudes with you? Because I didn't bring enough gummies for everybody."
Oh. No, they're bad guys. I assume they haven't attacked us yet. And the narrator has not asked us to roll initiative. Oh fuck!
DM, can you change my character to a not like a roper, please? Because I haven't transformed back yet. Please.
What do you mean?
You're a roper now and forever.
Ow.
Yeah.
Can I get vision?
I'll get you. Where are you?
Yeah, I rolled a 20.
I'm very caught off guard. Scare Reef is actually sitting there. He's probably actually just rolling something. He's got a little bag. He's dipping into his little. He's got a little bum bag, like a little like a leather pouch
in there.
that he's just like going through some stuff. You can hear jangling of shells, little knickknacks.
Nice. All right. So, are you not a roper anymore? Or are you still a roper?
No, I still was.
Did you want tentacles, not testicles?
So I can see your character, and it's Gloria. Like, Jez, do you see Gloria?
I see Gloria.
Yep.
Yeah.
I see Gloria.
What's this? That's like your character sheet says Kenku.
Yeah, but she's still a...
Yeah, it's like a reskin.
She changed
But where
herself
do you
into
see the
a...
roper?
No, she wants to be one.
I did polymorph.
Oh, you want to be a roper?
Yeah.
I already did it, and I didn't.
Oh
end the
no!
spell.
As long as you're cool. Okay, now I understand. I'm not sure.
Gloria is very cool.
There you go.
I wish it was a
Coolest
Rolfa. I wish it
chicken.
was a little bit older. You know that. The song.
Rolfa.
So this is the roper, and for those,
Oh God!
this is what you're now looking at.
Oh
is
my
this
God.
this abomination? That's been quite helpful though, in attending these things. So this particular roper,
Is it communicating with us? Like it's giving us a look like
Maddie,
It's me.
Maddie's missing, and this thing's there in the midst of the storm. They seem to have
It just
transitioned.
followed us, and we're just like, oh yeah, no, that's Gloria.
oh my god, it ain't Gloria.
Gloria,
Let's
that
kill
is
it.
now you.
Everyone just play along, so we don't have to
Just
fight
like
it.
put my tentacles on my hips and like
Oh no, that's
my eyeball
Gloria.
at you.
That's definitely Gloria.
Can you still talk with the same voice?
Nope.
Ugh.
Incredible.
And murder you assholes.
I don't think I have a language actually.
There you go, Gloria. It's wearing a name badge. Fantastic. So, as let's add Gloria. So wherever it says Gloria, I'll just have you as your. Oh no, you're not in the combat. Feel free to roll that initiative in the combat when you're ready.
Yeah, so I've pulled up a card on like roll 20, but it doesn't have the
You should be able to like double click on the monster and get the
Oh, okay, cool.
all the things. It's
'Cause
got all of
Foundry
the
allows that.
stats. Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Foundry's pretty cool.
Hey,
like
I
that.
imported the entire monster manual and every other monbster I had from D&D Beyond into Foundry.
Just as soon as you gave them a polymorph wand, you were like, "Fuck."
Oh, I've been ready for it. I've been ready for it. So you are now roped. The first one at the top. The Skelly is going to leap up to greet Rafe, and you see as it jumps up on the what do you call this? There was like a well.
Well,
It has no tendons or muscles, so it finds itself unable to sustain its posture and just clatters down the well. Not like this. What do you think that is? You're not a minion. You're barely even an inconvenience. As it falls down into the space.
well.
So now at the top of the order is Finnery Flathop.
In the Foundry, where's the initiative on the little sheet? Is there one?
So I've already added it for you in the encounter thing, the section.
Yeah.
You should just be able to press the
Right
little
there.
dice there. Yeah. It's pretty good.
0.
Did you roll a 1 and it got -1 for 0?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
That is
Love that.
fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, Finnery.
Okay, the door? Chad, the door? We going?
Yes, absolutely, Finnery. Let's get the hell out of here.
Alright, I'll turn around and get smacked into the face by this thing's bone and just be like, oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. And I'm just going to bonus action to disengage. And, oh, Harm, you got this right?
I got this.
Okay, cool.
Always
I'm
got
going to go and do the rogue stuff. And I'm going to bonus action disengage and rush over
It's
to the door.
going to, as a reaction,
It can't because I disengaged. So,
it's going to, as a reaction, charge at you in response, and it's just going to bull rush down the hall and gore you. It is going to roll a natural 20.
Oh no.
And it's going to roll that at critical hit damage. For a total of 21 piercing damage.
Did we?
Wow. Imagine if you disengaged and avoided all that damage. Seriously.
Well, it
it's
seems
really a
that
thing.
Can you uncanny
this
dodge?
night of all nights, things do not seem to work the way you're supposed to, do they?
Alright, well, I'll use my uncanny dodge to half that damage then.
Oh, well, all right. You keep your health then.
So 10 points of damage.
Do you think you can survive more of those, little rabbit?
Probably. I mean, I came back already, and I'm just going to totally ignore this thing behind me, and I'm going to use my thieves' tools to...
As you try and put the tip in the hole, it just seems
Oh, come on.
Jeremy, such a disgusting mind. Seriously.
the lock picking tip. Like it's yeah, I'm not even gonna go and stoop to your level.
So yes, as I use them.
Yeah, you are denied entry. It does not give you consent.
Shit, should have lubed it. Cool. What do I have? I can do stuff because I'm a rogue, a specific rogue. Yeah.
Could we rest DM?
I mean,
Was the
let's
laughter from Glory Hole jokes enough to get us over the line to restore?
I'd say you probably had a chance to do a long rest.
So we did have a long rest before this. Okay.
Yeah, I'll give that to you.
Okay. Cool.
You
So
guys
I'm not
have-
as bad as I thought I was. Okay.
Heal up.
Okay. Cool.
We'll start you
All
guys
right.
off fresh, except for that 10 points. You did take that 10 points.
I took the 10 points. Yes, I've just taken that back off, but I've.
Good.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. I'm going to use my rakish audacity so I can still get my sneak attack damage if I hit this thing with the fry pan. Yeah, I'm gonna smack it. Let's see if that hits. That's a natural 20.
Hits.
That's a natural 20.
That hits.
But that's a piss poor fucking roll though. So that was only 20 points of damage to the creature. It's magical. It is magical because it's a magical fry pan.
All right. So you say 20, you say?
Yes, 20.
Oh, it seems to have been donked, but it does not seem to be downed.
Cool. And I've already used I wasted my bonus action, so I will.
That was bludgeoning damage, though, right?
It was magical. Well, technically, the fry pan's the bludgeoning, and the meat hook's the piercing.
So you did the bludgeoning side of it?
It would be the bludgeoning side of it because it's the fry pan. Yeah.
Some of the bones on it seem to crack a little bit.
Oh, cool! We can make broth.
And it is seeming to one hit from your pan has made it almost look unsteady, as if the entire structure is about to collapse.
Hey, cool. If I had a bonus action, I'd attack again, but I don't, so I'll end my turn.
Excellent. I'm going to start talking like a surfer dude because it's such a cool accent.
That's rad, man. Just follow your truth. Just like surf the wave on that accent.
Let me ask you a question, shall I? Are you all ready for a riddle?
What is it? What is it, witch?
For tonight's entertainment, we shall see if your brain is as good as your brawn. The person who built it sold it. The person who bought it never used it. And the person who used it never saw it. What is it?
Oh, I know the answer to these ones, dude. You have to ask the other skeleton, what would the other skeleton say? And then you go the other way, man!
Damn it.
We
All
have
right.
thank
Well, can the crew in the next room preparing, can you please get rid of the guards at the door? They're no longer necessary. Thank you very much. Why must you adventurers always ruin my fun?
Harm does like a bit of a 180 and just like slams the coffin behind him. It's like, I'm tired of these games. This is only step 1 in a step 37, but I'm tired of these games. It's a coffin.
Well done! You may be closer to the deathly realm than you realize. And you
I
hear
straddle the deathly realm.
You hear a little, you hear a little click, Foundry, as the door behind you unlocks.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Archie the Chad, it is your turn.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. We need more monsters. More. But something on our side this time, and I'm gonna reach into my pocket and pull out a small clay figure and chuck it at the ground as... Did I throw that somewhere? Yes. I want to create... summon an aberration. And it is going to be...
Yes, I love this so much.
Which one? I'm going to have a eye rape. A beholderkin, please.
Beholderkin.
A beholderkin.
Mm-hmm.
I have one of those up my sleeve.
Just put any kind of aberration on there.
Little
Another Finry.
Yep, that's me. I am the aberration. I'm secretly the endgame boss, and you've just figured it out, Rafe.
all right, so this thing summons in for you this little beholderkin.
Cool.
But that's not fair. I didn't want you to have more health. I balanced this whole thing on that. All right, bring in one of mine. And you see appearing in the dungeon is like a copy of yours, but a different color. You see what I did? I changed it up a little. I've come up with a little customization.
It's like when you play Super Smash Bros. And you both have the same character.
I hope you do not mind.
That's cheating, witch! We played your games, now play ours! And straight away, this aberration is going to throw an eye ray at the one near Finry. And I don't know how to throw an eye ray.
It's your attack modifier for your spells.
I'm going to put this in here because this one has the actual stat block.
Your attack modifier, which is 7.
You'll see this one here. So that is yours, marked by...
A friendly looking one?
I don't think that this one. I don't know if it's friendly.
Ah, so it's equivalent of that. Hang on. I'm trying to think of what the right stat is for this.
Oh, it's this isn't the stat block for it. Well, you could just use the beholder zombie if you want.
No, it's alright. I have the stat
She
block.
literally summoned the one in response, so it's balanced. You can go for it.
I do have the stat block for it. I just need to figure out one thing. I'm just going to bring that up. Loading.
While you're figuring that out, I'm just going to fill the dead air with a bunch of comments that he says back to this witch. He says, "My victory will be most splendid when I rule all and your life's ended."
You think to win my kingdom with your rhymes?
I mean, he just spit fire. I mean, that was pretty good.
You summoned Tiamat into my realm, but you talk of spitting fire.
I mean, we killed Tiamat.
And yet, here you are in my domain.
Does a 19 hit?
Indeed.
For 14 points of damage.
As you smash this thing with 14 points of damage. It seems this will be up.
And it's just going to blast it again with its other eye. What happened then? For 10 to hit.
10 to hit does not hit.
Ah, shit.
Oh, such a shame.
Could I please use Cloud Rune to...
What trickery are you trying in the back there, Rafe?
You get to re-roll that, I think.
You play with fate if you do not know what you do.
Where is it?
You let me know when my monsters can destroy you and your friends again, alright?
Yeah.
Archie just backs up towards the wall, seeing all these creatures. He's like, oh shit, not again, not again.
Hang on. Cloud Rune.
Gloria just looks towards Chad and sort of just like everything goes high. He blinks. Like it's kind of like trying to like tilts to the side, so it's like trying to be a wink.
Rafe, as you say Cloud Rune, Finry pulls out a book and just like, actually that rune, I don't think that's going to help because that one just gives you advantage on your dexterity and charisma checks. And you see that it's the Tasha's cauldron of everything that I've been carrying around forever. But because he's got hit by an attack roll, you can use your reaction to invoke the rune and choose a different creature within 30 feet of you other than the attacker. And then the chosen creature becomes the target, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm confusing my runes. Sorry.
Well, excellent. My skeleton boys, do you mind? You just hear as one of them rushes over to Harm here and just begins to thwack him. You see this rusty sword shoulders as it comes across to try and hit your bony bod. It rolls a 10.
As it kind of like gets up close to me and starts swinging, I just raise my bony hand to it and kind of slap its own hand away a little bit as it's trying to take a shot.
As it looks at you maddened. Next up, you see Polynella and Amador as they look around. You'll excuse us. It seems that you have this handled.
Again?
Oh, fine. Let me then. And rushes in to, with a fencing rapier, just does some quick work as it quickly does a double stab. Pew, pew. And this is 2 different attacks, not 3 attacks, Robin. Both having hit. Does a quick 2d8 plus let's say 6 damage, and stab 9. This thing takes 9 points of damage. Looks very damaged, and it quickly parries itself away as it hides again after its attack. Next up, we have the Minotaur skeleton. It is going to take a step back and then absolutely book it for this beholder as it just rushes at your summon and gores it.
Oh shit.
So it's going to smash it with an attack. 10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
And it just stands there trying to just smack this thing with its claws. Sorry, its horns. Next up, we have the one next to Foundry. As it stands imposing like some of its bones seemingly falling apart. It's going to bring this great act that it brings with it down upon you. It is going to roll a 11 to hit.
No.
It is. This is when you guys realize that at your level, you guys are kind of like above skeletons. Dr. Harm and Rab, it is your turn.
Harm is not. It's not that he's not worried. It's more that he's unimpressed, right? And he's kind of got a level of intensity that also borderlines kind of like, you know, I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed. Kind of dad-eyed a little bit, right? And he takes a moment. He's kind of addressing the people in the room. He's also kind of addressing the nameless voice. And he just yells, "How dare you! How dare you!" And as he's saying it, like parts of the flesh around his chin are starting to fall off and more bones being kind of let loose. And with that, he casts Channel Divinity, Turn Undead.
Yes.
Ooh.
And all of the things within all of the undead and skelly things within 30 feet need to make a Wisdom saving throw DC 17.
So within how many 30 feet do you say?
Yeah. So that's all of them.
Nice.
Do you have Destroy Undead yet?
I do. If they fail, they also, and if they're less than a CR half or lower, they actually just fall dead.
I don't think that counts for any of them, but we'll see what the rest of it does. Let's see if I've selected them all. So I've got to make a wisdom saving throw, you say?
It's a Wisdom saving throw DC 17.
Wisdom
As I can
saving.
see through their heads, I'm not sure how wise they are.
That's a fail. That's
A little
a
wiser than Rolfa.
dexterity saving throw. Not dex. It's what was it? Dex or wisdom?
Wisdom saving throw.
Sorry. They're not wise either.
No.
That one's pretty wise, but not wise
Not
enough.
wise
apparently,
enough.
right? This one up here is going to. This is a lot of rolls. We do wisdom, saving throw, normal. Not wise enough. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that none of them are wise enough. With over 50 of them failing so far, none of them succeeding. Your thing goes off and they all fail.
They now have to spend their turn trying to get away from me.
Right.
And they can't take any reactions.
Cool.
They can't move into a space within 30 feet of me. Like, they can't come closer to me.
Right.
And this is until it takes any damage. So on its turn, the only thing it can do is move away from me until it takes damage.
It cannot attack any of your friends.
It must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can. So it needs to, like, double dash, whatever it can do to get away from me.
Anything else in your turn?
I think for the moment I'm just going to hold there, but I'm just going to, like, at the as they all kind of fail and appear to abound, I just yell at them, just leave us alone. And there's a bit of like a faint green simmer over the top of me as the skeletons start to do as I tell them.
I see Anubis plays favorites, young warrior.
Anubis plays at nothing. You're in the way and you'll be moved.
You are but a pawn in his game.
I might be a pawn, but you're merely a prawn. And you're starting to get hot. And it's starting to stink worse than me here.
You'll regret that. As the first of the Minotaurs under the new regime runs here pretty much. And then the next one runs here pretty much. Scare Reef, seeing the some of the skeletons just book it kind of into the corners of rooms. What are you doing?
Scare Reef was sitting down, and obviously all these skeletons kind of burst in, and he was just like, and he falls backwards onto his back, but then, bam, disappears, reappears 10 feet away, standing up, as if having completed a backwards roll, but there was just no visibility of him during that period of time. And he's going to fire at the skeleton at the far end of the room, up in the top left corner there. And this is going to be that cool skill shot, -5 to the hit. That is 23 -5.
23 -5 hits.
There's no maths in D&D.
No, 7 piercing damage onto that skeleton.
Which one are you targeting? Sorry,
sorry, the top left, the one that's furthest away.
Nice.
And then I think he looks over and sees this aberration stalagmite. Very important to get those correct. Right next to him, and he goes and teleports again. And this time he's going to fire on the skeleton that's close to Chaboy.
This one here?
Sorry, the one to the left, the little skeleton.
Yeah.
So that's a
hits.
Cool. Love that for me. 10. That's 20 piercing damage, and the one before was 17 because these are all plus 10 to the damage.
Hang on. Yeah. So
sorry.
Yeah.
For my cool shots.
So let's retranslate that fight. The one runs into the corner. You do a invisible backflip roll while releasing your arrow, destroying it. It obliterates that one. The next one, as you teleport again, you release a shot mid-flight, and it just obliterates the next one. Quickly making short work of these skeletons in front of you.
Excellent. And because I attack 2 separate targets, I get a third attack, and this time it's going to be on probably the bloodied Minotaur skeleton that seems to be haranguing my hairy-footed friend.
I have one night a year that I can do this.
Surely he gets advantage because they're all turned around, like exposing the the nice soft bit at the back of their necks there,
You
right?
think he needs it? It seems that he can shoot that bow pretty damn well without it, don't you think?
So again, I'm peeking around Gloria, and then sort of I dive as if to give Gloria a big hug, but then bamf disappear, and just sort of appear on the other side of her form. Oh wait, that beholder's not a friend. My
No.
bad.
Nope.
Teleport on the other side. And we go for the attack here. So that's a 21 to hit.
Hits.
Alright, and because of this one is my bonus action, essentially the last teleport I do, again, sort of there's a sort of light on my arrow, and as it goes into the Minotaur, it creates sort of a miniature black hole wave collapse, just kind of suck in bits of its bones, which means we add a bunch of damages together. Next time you hit a creature, a weapon, yep. So
21.
21 for the longbow, and then a further 4 force damage.
Cool. So as this arrow hits, you see it embed into the bone that's holding sort of this whole thing up. Like it's probably its like breastplate. And you see the Minotaur look down, and as it looks down, its skull is like sucked into the wormhole. And the rest of it just slowly begins like to be pulverized in it. Finray, you feel a bit of pressure as this thing like applies a bit of a gravitational pull towards like you into it. But luckily,
Watch his goatee in the ears. Like,
Yeah.
go,
but this thing eventually sucks into itself. I've prevented saying sucks itself. And, pulls it all
OnlyFans.
together into death.
In your endo.
And the final thing is, as I leapt it at Gloria's stalagmite form to go give a hug, I actually teleport past and land hugging the torture device that's in this room, and then I go, Iron Maiden.
Honestly, immediate
Excellent.
inspiration for your roleplay tonight. You can pocket that inspiration and use
Thank
whenever you
you.
feel it.
Epic.
Rafe, it is your turn.
Rafe is going to slap his chest as he does and invoke Giant's Might. Go Swole Kitty.
Swole. We got some big boys in the
I
room.
know,
tonight.
exactly. Came to rumble. So did
Holy
Rafe.
moly.
How high is the ceiling here? Is he just smash his head on the roof?
Infinite.
He's at a
That's
negative
that.
1 hit, can't generate any axe speed.
We live in a world of impossibilities.
And then he's
But
going
apparently
to.
the wall clipping is also a problem.
This is a bit rough because I still haven't got vision in the map, so I'm going.
What?
with
Why have you not
touch.
got vision in the map?
I don't know.
It's token vision, and you have a token.
And he has all the vision set up.
Yeah, because it's not supposed to be magic. Hang on, this is delete this again and drag it out. Hang on. You don't want a beholder as a character, I imagine.
Nah.
Do you get that vision?
Still black.
That's really weird.
I'll go for 2 strikes of the scimitar. 22 and a 17 to hit.
Oh, you probably don't have dark vision or something, do you?
No, he does.
Yeah,
He does have dark
should.
vision.
You have a cat.
I've got nothing. I'm out of ideas.
I will invoke Fire Rune on one of these hits.
Nice.
So, okay, let's take this thing.
So you're hitting
terms
the
of-
beholder. So you're hitting the beholder, right? You hit with both
Yeah.
those attacks.
Now this one also dumping.
So it does 8.
Giant might. So you want to do that?
You love that as a beholder, as a ball, it can't be made prone. It's immune to that effect.
Fair call.
Thought Giant's Might is now upgraded. That might need a second D8.
Oh, is that a level 11 trait?
Yeah, I think so. Extra 1D8. So
It's fighter bullshit instead of monk bullshit.
yeah. So I'll roll another D8. So that is the extra strength hit. So that's 8 plus 6 plus 5. And also chuck fire rune at it. See if this bad boy catches fire.
Let's find out. Making sure it doesn't have an immediate immunity to fire. Oh, it does not. You're good. Let's hit it. All right.
So it's that's the second hit.
Good.
For 13
start.
damage.
Yep.
But yeah, for the fire rune, it needed to make
a save.
DC 14 strength.
Strength saving throw. It's pretty weak relatively. Let's
It's
see
a
how
flying
it
meatball.
goes. Hits a 13.
So it bursts into flames.
Oh, cool,
takes
cool.
2d6 and is restrained.
It's netted. This guy's getting like they get really pissed off at all the restraining. He let you play with my monsters and you don't even let them play.
And I'll double check that giant's might upgrade. And if not, we'll walk back 5 points of.
Has anybody ever called you the real monster?
How embarrassing that you would declare these things your own.
They are pretty weak, just gonna say. I mean, I don't even hit that hard.
Listen, like, I was just living my life out here in Yon, and I was sort of enjoying a bit of a power complex, but you guys came in and you immediately brought in more powerful beings than I'd ever seen in my entire life. And
Well, actually, we didn't bring him. He fell out of the sky and started making portals for us. But you know,
right,
he is what he is.
Yeah, that one and Tiamat.
Yeah, and we beat Tiamat. What do you think's going to happen to you?
Yeah.
You better just surrender now.
You know, I'm having a bit of a crisis because it feels like I'm really inevitably going to be murdered, and
Oh yeah,
I've not
yeah.
really had to deal with inescapable dread before.
She's beginning to believe.
I mean, you know, we're the cows. We bring the thunder and the death and the destruction, and sometimes Tiamat.
What a stupid name! And yet, to think that when my mother was raising me and my sisters, that when she said, "You shall slay all but the mightiest demons," and yet a bunch of cows my demise, it does not seem right.
Everyone underestimates the cows.
Is it part of your strategy? Is it part of what makes you strong?
It was a stupid name that stuck.
As all powerful beings get their name.
Just like you, you've got like 5 different stupid names.
When you asked us what makes us strong, I want to be very clear that at the beginning of this journey, none of us were strong.
No,
I'm not heading towards this journey that made us strong. It was this fermented goat's milk that was chunky and covered in all sorts of crap. We drank a lot of it, and for some reason, I think it might have been full of steroids because we are all substantially stronger than before we drank the milk.
I thought our strength came from friendship. No? Okay.
God burned his hand into your face. This isn't about friendship, sir.
I'll tell you what, Endelin. I'll give you a freebie. You can have the 5 points back because that's just complete invalid bullshit from my end. The 1d6 becomes a 1d8. It doesn't go 2d8.
Well, consider my minions infinitely stronger now. As the beholder heals slightly. Next up, we have Scary. If you just do your thing, what happened to my turn order?
It's
You deleted Rafe's token, which deleted him from the initiative.
Nice.
All right, that's your new turn order. You can deal with that. Gloria, it is your turn.
Marvelous. Now, Gloria lets out this, I don't know, what would it be, a gurgling kind of roar. And these tentacles come out. And she moves 5 foot to there and then lashes out with a multi-attack.
Slap.
So I make 4 attack with the tendrils, So I'm going to hit
Not far
one
at
of
all.
them twice because one of those guys is ours. So the first attack I'll do against the skeleton that's like
The
directly
Skeletor.
north from myself. Yes. So that's one tendril.
Slap him.
I'm gonna try. Whee!
Oh, no.
that's
Oh,
great.
hits. What a good roll. Yeah, nice.
Wow. Okay.
I was seeing that one like it was about to go down. Like it was a 6. And then it like still somehow managed to get above the AC.
Yep. So that's then attacked with that, and so it is now grappled. So it's restrained and has disadvantage on strength checks, saving throws. All right, and so for my second one, I'm going to attack the
Again with the grappling.
beholder.
Like, come on.
Yes, the beholder that's in front of me, and I'm going to grab it with a tendril as well.
Like these things are already dead, and you hurt them. So yeah, get that.
That was
Slap.
so
You
good.
can't slap it even.
All right,
if
so
it's
that
right
I
in
don't
front
think
of
will
you.
hit. I can't talk back, so she's just talking. I'm just going. So a 9, does that hit the beholder?
No, it does not. No, it doesn't.
All right, I'm gonna try again with another tendril. There's a 19 hit.
Hits.
Yep, so that's grappled as well, and then I'm gonna shoot one out.
It's already grappled.
At...
Oh, you probably have advantage
What?
because it's grappled.
I think you two people
Oh,
are
is
grappling
it?
it now. Then
Yeah, no, because the Minotaur is grappled by one of your tendrils, but the Beholder is grappled by the shackles, the fire
okay.
shackles.
Well, now it's double grappled.
Yeah.
So when
yes.
it's got to break out of 2 things. And then I'll do.
What I'm
the
saying
other
is your
miniature as
first,
well.
your missed attack probably can hit if you want to re-roll it. Because it's like can you just whack it and do damage?
no.
No, because it's a specific set of things that I can do. So this is for
Right.
grappling, and then I'm going to then bite the fellow that's in front of me, the beholder.
Oh, it genuinely does no damage the tendrils.
No, it doesn't. It's
That's
just grabbing them
hilarious.
so that they like have disadvantage on everything.
Cool.
So they have disadvantage. So now I get to roll with advantage.
Yes.
Which is pretty good. So
Yeah.
22 for the bite. So the bite comes in with this chomping, and like the lips kind of peel back and expose
Ooh.
these dripping fangs. Normal. Whee! So that's 14 piercing damage.
To the Beholder.
And then I reel them. Pardon?
To the Beholder?
Yeah, to the beholder. Yep. And then I think they can stay there. I will choose not to reel because I don't have to if I don't want to. Very well. You may. That is my turn.
Thank you to the first donation of the night to Beyond Blue.
Thank
$10
you.
donated. How far are we from that $2,000 goal, team?
$190.
$190.
Bodacious donation, dude. Keep
Bodacious.
it up.
So, as a reminder, and I think we'll keep it rolling as we get through this journey into Halloween. For every $10 donated, the next room will have that added in CR to the encounter. So we've got 1 extra CR to what would already be there. And if you do donate, feel free to suggest what your donation you'd like to get for it. So, as you punch your way through tendriling and biting, it is at the top of the order with Foundry Flathop. You find yourself now unencumbered by a skeleton and an open, at least unlocked door behind you.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna open the door. I'm just gonna take a step forward over this way. Let's get the lay of the land. Okay, so this dude is grappled. This dude is grappled. Okay, I'm gonna look at the guy that isn't grappled. How's he
Grapple him.
looking? Has he taken any?
No damage. His bones are in pristine condition.
had this really cool idea of turning him into a turtle and then dropping him down the well, and then he'd expand down there. But because he's so big, he wouldn't fit, and it would just instantly get crushed. But I don't think that's really worth it, considering how weak these things are. So, I say that all out loud so that.
Well, hey, look, if you wanted to invent a better fight, you could have done it yourself.
Yeah, but I'm not the fucking DM here, so.
Neither am I. I'm a witch.
I'm just gonna step up to this thing. I'm just gonna do a little wave to my good buddy, my good pal, Harm over there, and I'm just going to smack it with my fry pan.
Donk.
Oh, at advantage because I've got flank and.
And he's also oh no, he's not grappled. Dang
This
it.
one isn't grappled. I thought about grappling him, but I'm like, oh, everyone's grappling these days. It's just like, you know. So that's 28 points of bludgeoning damage with the fry pan.
28 points of bludgeoning damage,
Yeah.
which doubles.
Sorry, 29. Sorry.
29, which
Yeah.
doubles to what's that? Like 58?
That's maths.
Boom! That thing now looks very bloody.
Oh, he's not dead. Oh, okay. Well, then I'll use my bonus action to use the meat hook to pierce him.
12.
12. Does a 12
does
hit? A 12 hits. Okay. Well, that's only
Does.
8 points of piercing damage with the meat hook as I go for like the sternum bit, and I like get the hook around it. I'm gonna pull at it and see if he comes toppling down.
It like, you know when you play Jenga,
Yep.
you pull out one rib, and the tower is a bit unsteady,
Oh
but it stays up.
man. Oh well. Shit. Okay. Well, Harm. I guess he's not as strong as you are, but you know your turn's coming up. I mean, this is okay, cool. And then I'll end my turn.
Beautifully done. Zombie uses a random magical eye ray.
He has disadvantage.
And he's on fire for 2d6.
So he's going to take roll your 2d6. Damn it.
Is the zombie undead?
Yes.
And did it take any
He did. He failed. He can't move.
No, but he
so-
took damage though.
Okay, that doesn't matter.
Damage
yeah,
on
yeah,
those.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So first of all, -3. Secondly, he's going to roll 1d4. With the 1d4, he gets a 3. With the 3, you see them enervating. Let's see. It's going to look right. You hear the voice. Well, let's see how bodacious this is. And targets the enervation ray right at you, Scary.
Scary.
Please, for the sake of the combat, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Second
Con save.
Oh, sorry. Con save.
Dexterity saving throw would have been much better.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Is this a plant that is magically created or manipulated at all?
No, I don't think anybody would argue that this is a plant per se.
I had to try.
Oh.
Okay.
Bit too flashy.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is gonna get you saved as this like blast just seems to bounce off of your natural magic resistance. Well, this little elf seems to be quite well adept to come into my realm.
I also yell, "Sentinel, bitch!" And because it attacked someone other than me within 5 feet, I stab it in the soft bit that was somehow exposed.
Hey, come on, no. Not like this.
Like this.
Not
Just
like
like
this.
this. Just like this.
And what are you gonna do with all that damage, huh?
26 stabby points. Sorry, no, it says sorry. It's 26 to hit with 10.
Yeah. Okay, 10. Okay, cool. It is now bloodied, if it wasn't already very dead. Next up in our turn order,
it needs to make its save.
For
Strength
what?
save 14.
the shackles.
The shackles.
Strength save. Does not make it. Archie the Chad.
Archie the Chad. So first is this friendly guy here. He's just going to shuffle forward a little bit. No, he's not. He's going to have one attack at this guy right here.
Ugh.
As one eye sweeps toward his general direction. What did we say that was? D20 plus 7.
How is your dude better than my dude? Like, it must summon better than a beholder zombie.
Well,
Plot
it was just a
armor.
9 to hit.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
So we're going to try that again as a second attack.
That's a nat 2.
Yep, doesn't help. Let's try that again. Oh, natural 1. I call out to this guy. Like, just go.
The Minotaur gets confused and attacks harm from your natural 1. 11 and just blindly just whacks.
This is just.
Should these guys be running away? Oh no, because they've taken damage.
Yeah, I mean most of them have. Those that are still alive. Otherwise, they're already in their corner.
Yeah,
Anything
he's
else in
gone
your
up.
turn, Archie?
Yes. Now Archie runs around the corner of this
Iron
Cage.
Maiden.
Iron Maiden. That's right. Too perfect. Summoning the Wrath of Iron Maiden, he calls out.
Excellent.
Hang on, how far away is Andalin right now?
She's a disembodied voice at this stage.
Okay, never mind. You see him sort of crouch down, so he comes up and is like, enough of this! And out of his head is sorry, not out of his head, out of his eyes, they light up with this bright gold and shoot 2 radiant beams at this guy and this guy here.
Cool.
With Rolitham's Psychic Lance.
Oh, that's a good one.
That
I have
sounds
that
very
one.
bad.
That's in my top 10 lances.
Please make an intelligence saving throw.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
Zombie intelligence.
Oh, this is not good. Saving throw for the zombie.
Oh, come on.
Saving throw from... That was -4. That's not for lack of trying.
Yeah, well, that one saves.
The other one got a natural 1.
Minus
-1.
1.
2. That's like one of the lowest rolls I think we've ever gotten.
Okay, so then this guy...
It surely fails.
Okay, so the Minotaur bloke takes 23 psychic damage and is incapacitated.
And does the other one take half damage?
Yes, half as much damage, so you get 13 damage. No, what's that? 11 damage to the zombie.
Incapacitating. I'm just trying to find incapacitated.
Incapacitated.
It's burning already. I'm gonna add burning. No, that one's not burning. The other one is. Poison. We'll figure that out. It's just incapacitated. And then the other one takes half damage or not?
Yes, takes 11 damage.
-11. Boom.
And after after that happens, Archie just crouches back down and covers his eyes, not quite sure what's happened.
Oh, some of that insanity is escaping. Next up, Polynella and Amador run up, stab it.
No, they can't get the friggin' kill.
I gave you guys plenty of fucking opportunities.
All of it. That's a dab. Pew, pew, pew.
We can't claim that they're useless now.
The 11 hits, and it's gonna do enough damage. It's just gonna look, and it's like the stack was already pretty precarious, and just with like a rapier, it like pokes out the last supporting piece, and the whole thing just like a clattering of bones.
Just stare at them, just like the fuck.
At your service, and the little daffodil bows as it skitters backwards again to safety. And it kills that particular Minotaur. Which Minotaur is that Minotaur?
The dead one.
This
It's
one.
the
you
one that's not
guys just-
grappled.
Did you guys just see that plant kill a skeleton?
Yep.
Or was that just me?
I knew there
That's
would
what you
be.
spoke, man.
There's always issues when you feed plants bone and blood fertilizer.
Yeah.
Next up,
Come-
it is Rafe's turn.
Come
Is
here,
it
little
actually
plant
Rafe's
dude.
turn? Because it was a
Yeah, it's
5
good enough. It's
initiative.
fine. Roll him.
Roll him. All right. Let's
I'm
stabby
not
stabby.
dealing with the reality of switching you up again back into your original order. So do with that as you wish.
Attack with advantage.
Hits.
Damage and dump the fire rune 1d8. Just 1d8 this time.
Yep, hits.
Second time for 22. That's an extra 10 points.
Anything else besides the 10 on that?
Yeah, I might throw some more bullshit.
Some more bullshit? I want to sprinkle it in on top, little sprinkles.
Sprinkles? Sprinkle.
That's it, dude. Don't forget to rip it, roll it, and punch it.
I
What's going to be around the kitty cat?
I'm gonna hold that. Hold
Oh,
that.
excellent. My minion shall live for another day. I think we can all agree that that's some pretty scaredy cat behavior. Dr. Harmon Rab.
Harm, I just want to be clear, it's the Minotaur and the dude next to the
Yes.
Swalky, right?
Yeah.
Harm's going to run on in. As he kind of arrives, he is just going to call down Anubis on him. And the Spirit Guardians are going to burst into existence. They're going to need to make themselves a little bit of wavy damage, try and deflect this. So they need DC 17 wisdom saves for both of them.
DC 17 wisdom saves.
Yep.
Cool. So, the good news is that based on some user error, the beholder zombies turn into a chest.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I was like, why is it a chest now?
So the other one is going to make a wisdom saving throw.
With my second term, I'm going to open the chest and see what's inside.
It's a mimic, run!
Oh, it does not. It does not wisdom save.
Okay.
But definitely not wise.
Did you mean to make that just a normal NPC sheet again, Robin?
So no.
Okay, well, it was intentional. I'll leave it.
I did not mean to do any of the above.
Oh, okay.
Don't ruin the verisimilitude for me. I don't want to peek behind the kimono. Just let it happen.
It just heads to your chest. I don't know what to tell you.
So,
So it took 13 radiant damage.
Fantastic. It is bloodied.
And at this point, I'm going to use my why is the name gone? I'm going to use my action surge, and I'm just going to reach into its skull and just inflict wounds on it.
Oh,
And I'm going to cast that at 5th level.
nice. All right, let's see it.
Has it got any disadvantages from being incapacitated?
You just probably advantages, I would
Oh,
say.
just roll the
You have
damage.
advantage, yeah. Because it's also restrained.
27 to hit.
Do it, yep. 5th level, you say? Come on, let's get some big damage in here. Oof.
Oh, that was low.
It is it looks like most of the vitality in the bones have faded. The bones become sort of a bleached white, but it's still standing, although restrained and fearing for its very existence.
Good news is, on its turn, it will then have to re-roll for the damage from the radiant damage.
All right, so consider it failed. Let's get that roll down. Let's see if the second roll is just going to bite
Some
that.
damage. So this one is 18 radiant damage.
As the bones crumple within the zone of your spirit guardians. It is dead.
As the bones crumple, because they haven't completely disappeared like the other ones have, I actually reach down and grab some of the bones and just stuff them into my vests.
Fantastic. You make yourself a little bone shield. And yeah, by some miracle of fate, a chest now is in the space of where once a zombie beholder waited for you.
Finry straight over to the chest.
Excellent. So, although a bit fleshy, otherwise it still has a little lock on the front.
Oh, guys, this is my speciality. Although you may want to move back. Gloria?
Is it a meat locker?
I still had like a tentacle wrapped around that thing.
Okay, well, you hold it in place in case it tries to attack me. It looks very fleshy. It could be a monster of some sort. Not saying that all fleshy things are monsters. I mean, you're fleshy and you're beautiful and you're awesome. Like, you know.
Yes,
it's
really
really
reaches out, strokes down your face.
Before you do anything with this, my dude, just let your boy Reef, Scar Reef, take a look. Would this be considered an aberration still, because it was a beholder?
I would say that whatever hell's happening here has got something to do with magic that ain't quite right.
Can I make a survival check?
Sure.
To learn about this thing. I get advantage on
Hell yeah.
my favored enemy. Hate aberrations, dude. It's just super not nice. 24?
So based on your advanced understanding of aberrations and the planes at which they exist on beyond just what you find yourself in now, you have heard tales of sometimes when aberrations are slain that they can bring with them some of their hopes, their dreams, and the goods that they stored away like squirrels hiding nuts for the winter. And in this case, some of it's you imagine that this would be it's zombie aberration horde.
It's nuts. It's zombie aberration nuts.
Yeah.
Hey, I lean in and say and like think I'm being quiet to the rabbit, but like clearly everyone can hear him because he has no real volume measure. It's just like, look here, my little rabbit dude. Don't let anyone know, but this could be the secret stash. So
my dude,
I'll body block so no one can see, and I just kind of like try to squeeze in a little bit between.
Dude, we share.
Between the chest and Gloria, and I'm just like, nothing to see here, dudes.
You're standing in front of me, but like your head comes below my eyeball, so it blocks.
And he's like looking around. He's like looking around a little bit paranoid, like.
Meanwhile, you've got giant Swole Kitty also just like towering above.
And I just give him I give Finry like a little thumbs up. I'm like, go for it, my dude.
And I'll use my thieves' tools to open the chest, hopefully, depending how this rolls. Hey, there we go, 24.
Amazing. You click it open, and beneath the wooden, slimy confines of this chest, you realize that this must have been the store of quite the number of conquests. For within it, you find a set of chainmail armor, a set of plate armor, a morning star, a bastard sword, 4 potions of healing, a container of teeth, and 2 containers of small river stones. Underneath all that, you find a small golden turtle.
Oh, I'll take the turtle. I'll take the rest of it, but I want the turtle.
Back down to Gloria and go,
I can cast Identify. It's magical.
So
Get rid of that.
more.
Get rid of
So how many river stones?
what did I say? 2 containers full?
2 containers.
I think it was two river stones, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
2 containers of smooth river stones.
Okay.
And a
and 1
golden
container.
turtle.
We gotta find a lake, dudes. That's man. Last summer, I had a great time just hanging by the lake. We went swimming, and you just throw those stones right out there and just see how far you can get them.
You'd recognize these are some prime skipping stones.
Oh yeah.
We got some chainmail, and like Foundry tries to lift it up. Blah! And we got some plate, and he struggles even more. Blah! And we got a sword, and it's not too bad. And then we've got this maul, and he's like, poof. And then we got some potions. He puts them out. We got these river stones, and he tries to pocket the turtle because he wants the turtle for himself. Because he loves. That's a me thing because I love turtles. So.
Half
do you
looks over and just picks up the teeth and starts looking at them. It's like,
Oh, yeah, I
Gloria,
forgot about
what
the
are
teeth.
these, Gloria?
Sorry, what was that, dear?
What are these teeth? Are they something special, or are they like?
Well, if you give me a little bit, I can cast it as a ritual, and it doesn't use my spell slots.
So how long is that going to take?
I don't know.
10 minutes.
I got a little bit of packing twine here. If you want me, I can make you little necklaces like mine. We can get like one of these little teeth. We can all get a little matching necklaces, and then it'd be like, yeah, we're all matching. We're all in the same
He's
crew, you know.
I've got
like-
4 first level spells, so I'm pretty happy to burn those because there's nothing else there I think would be super useful.
I wouldn't need those spells anyway.
You wouldn't need
I
them.
mean, we can always take a rest afterwards. Like,
Yeah.
Just
All right.
thinking, if these teeth are nothing but teeth, are you averse to me taking a hold of those?
what would you be able to then, like that Spraz guy did? Could you throw out the teeth and have them attack people?
I normally turn the whole like skeleton into an attack method, but I guess I could work with the teeth. But I just hand them over to Chad.
Did
I'm
you
like,
find
oh,
the
what-
tooth fairy?
What do you want to do with them, Chatty the Tooth Fairy?
I'm just thinking, and have someone got the river stones as well? Just have a bit of an idea that if river
They're
stones,
on the floor. Everything's on the floor, just outside the chest.
river stones get quite hot when you heat it up, right? And they can crack and shatter, and the teeth can fly out. I'm just thinking that
You're gonna make
I
some
can
bombs,
find a
aren't you?
way to
Shrapnel.
make
Oh,
this
could you-
explode.
Could you
Teeth
imagine,
grenade.
like, you survive an explosion? Oh, there's something in my arm. It's a fucking tooth.
Yes, exactly.
Roll a ranged AOE bite attack. I guess.
I'm just gonna write down tooth bomb.
Tooth grenade.
Oh.
So that's what I'm thinking there. And perhaps
I'm
if you could somehow,
interested to see you tinker this.
could we imbue it with your necrotic magic to make them reanimate on impact?
Jesus.
If you want,
Listen, I'm the one that's supposed to be evil here. Can you just hold it together for like a second?
Hey,
I
you
don't
you
believe we ever said we were good, dear.
you don't get to tell us what our alignments are, okay?
That's very fair. I mean, if I knew you guys were kind of evil, I would have maybe wanted to side with you. That's all.
Well, too late now. You tried to kill us multiple times since we got here.
Yeah, but to be fair, you did murder my sister.
She
You're
started
against
it.
before
We
that.
did you a favor. You know
Yeah,
we
you
did.
know, but like what I'm saying is we're even.
We're even.
No. I think what you owe us now is our pound of flesh, which is your death. And as he says that, the burn mark, he doesn't notice it just begins to glow slightly.
It has
Oh, yeah.
begun.
Hey, my little Chad, dude. This will make it so you don't lose it. And Scare Reef just walks up and just pokes the little tooth bomb that you're putting together, and sort of psychedelic lights start glowing around it. It just casts a light cantrip. But so when you throw that and it explodes, we're gonna have like a rave, dude. It's gonna be like woo!
Like a fireworks sort of thing.
I like
Listen,
where your head's at,
Do
Scary.
you think we can maybe sort of pause the beef and we just vibe for a bit and we sort of do a little rave and then we can go back to the matter?
Sorry,
a bit
Edwin,
angry.
you
I got
passed-
some gummies. They'll chill you right out.
I'm sorry, Scary, but Angelin didn't pass the vibe check.
I'm
so-
never invited to these things.
Finley, go check
yes.
that door up there. I think.
Oh no, it's unlocked. It's unlocked now. It clicked behind me, but I thought, hey, let's not open a door and run into a room and then get immediately into a place of danger and then run to another room and then more danger and then run to another room and then there's more danger. I mean, who would do that?
I just want to have a peek out the front door as well. Check if the wind is still howling. Yep, we can't go that way.
Also, if anyone finds a book bound in human flesh, probably not Harm's one, any other ones, but Harm's one, probably don't read it. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen Evil Dead, but it was, not great for those people who found it.
It's a strange thing to say, Henry.
Well, it was a play. I mean, who doesn't like the theater?
Scarif is going to hold out his little baggie and offer. He's got 10 gummies. If anyone would like a gummy, they're essentially just good berries, but he's just offering them in case anyone was. Yeah.
You see this little bee fly up to you and look expectantly into your little bag.
Oh yeah, I pull one out for him. I'm like, "What's up, little bee, bro?"
He flies one back to the little flower, and then flies back again.
Yeah, you and me later. We'd hit that up. I got.
Little bee raises his little bee eyebrows.
You're gonna smoke the flower?
Well, I mean, not the stems.
This is a good
Wait,
berry.
are these gummies edibles?
Yeah.
Finry says, chewing on one.
They are 100% edible.
No, are they edibles?
Yes, you can eat them.
You have enough of them, Gloria turns back into a walking stalagmite.
You just hear from above. I bet you wouldn't dare open the next door.
No, not gonna do it right this second.
If riches wait for you beyond there.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. And Finry's just gonna walk away from the chest and the stuff on the floor and just keep an eye on that door. This is as soon as that handle starts to move, he's like, guys.
Archie is gonna.
Is there any Arcana vibes off those equipment items? Or are they just stuff?
You notice that the little gold turtle seems to be giving the little vibe.
It's in Finry's pocket.
It makes you
The
you feel a tingling coming from Finry's pocket.
I walk I chicken walk up to Finry and sort of do a circle and just
Yes.
Just hold it out for a second and let's find out what it is you've got there.
Oh wait, hey, what? Finry's like, no, I swear, I use protection. It's. It happens that I wear very tight pants. It chafes a bit, and it's nothing untoward. Oh, you mean the turtle?
And I'll cast Identify on it.
Nice. So, this is a little turtle that grants the wielder the ability to breathe underwater indefinitely.
Wow.
Underwater breathing turtle. Is it an attunable item?
It does not seem to need attunement. If you put your head underwater right now in a bucket or whatever, you'd be able to drink that right in.
Would that give me gills? Like, would I be a rabbit?
You're
with
just
gills, or-
drown proof. I don't think it transforms you to have gills. It just makes you not need oxygen when you're touching water with your mouth.
You become the deep.
I would love the first time you die, the next time you die, to be while you're like, or next time you're about to drown, you think you're about to die. You've got the turtle and you don't realize that you've got the turtle and you're like, Anubis loves me. I'm invincible. And like jump off a building. And you're like, catch me, Anubis.
Slap.
Um,
Did any other items go ping?
No.
Well,
So you
this-
do have a really good, what seems to be a pretty well looked after set of chain and plate. If anybody wanted to keep those for any future modifications.
I'm gonna add a cap of water breathing to.
Sounds good.
Or was it bottle breath?
While that identification's going on, Archie just slowly and without drawing too much attention to himself walks up to the door and just, without yet opening that thing, just listens for anything beyond it.
I would describe it as a deadly quiet.
Deadly quiet. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it's.
That's reassuring.
Well,
I
do we
turn
wanna-
to Scary behind me and say, "It seems like there's nothing. I don't hear anything."
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm happy to go in first if you want. Scare
Yep.
reefs here. No need to fear. That's what they say. And he's just
Maybe
gonna.
we should have a rest before you do that, Scarif. Just saying.
Oh, yeah. If you want to have a bit of a kip, I can.
Not a long one, but like just a short rest. I can make some food.
Yeah, I could set up a drum circle, or I know Margaritaville.
Okay.
The bee seems super chill, but it's like, yeah.
All right. So as we're doing our short rest, I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit. So just everyone who's vibing for the next minute can get a d6 every minute. So I guess 66. Oh no, I can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Okay, 3. So there's 4d6 on the table if anyone needs it.
Ooh.
But you got to vibe.
Yeah, I'll vibe. So I don't want to start a fire because there's no like real kitchen or anything here. So unfortunately, it's just going to be little sandwiches, and Finry just like starts making like essentially like a like when you go into like a boardroom and like there's like those little triangle sandwiches on the table for everyone to have. And for some reason, nobody touches the egg salad one.
Oh, that's one of my favorite. Egg salad ones are fantastic.
Well, no, I like them, but for some reason people avoid them. And like, no, this is fresh. It's all from my bag of pantry.
Yeah, but you have chicken in your potty.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I ate rabbit. I mean, it's not like you laid these eggs.
Don't
I'm not eating
discriminate.
your children.
Don't discriminate.
But I can cook 4 treats for people, so whoever wants them can get a treat. Essentially, what that does, any creature who eats the food during the short rest can roll an additional hit dice. Oh, and if you use a hit dice, or you can use it to regain hit points, an extra 1d8 hit points.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, excellent. And then, as always, the pocket bacon is out for everybody. So there's the special food.
Find
it's-
yourself an abundance, a feast within the space.
If we're, oh sorry.
Oh, sorry. Just with that last one, that's 8 of those. That's the temporary hit point one.
Mhm.
That if you eat that, you get the temporary hit points if that goes through. There, did it go through?
Yep. Archie just.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just before we take that short rest, Skyreef disappears, and now I'm in the ethereal plane, and I'm gonna poke my head through the door now that it's no longer physically there for me,
Yep.
and just see if I see anything within 60 feet. Or what do I see within 60 feet, I guess I should ask. It's all like faded out and stuff, so I don't see like a lot of detail, I guess.
Yeah, it's interestingly, like, as you stick your head through it to kind of like see what's there, you know you've done this a few times, right? Like, you vibe with this ethereal plane, like it's a pretty chill hang.
Yeah.
You've never noticed as you were sort of sticking your head through or like moving through spaces that it was this unnaturally cold, B, this murky. It seems like as you sort of stick your head through, like it takes you like another 5 feet before you can really see clearly, as you move in and out between these two spaces.
Mm-hmm. So I float in a little bit and just kind of, it's still just super fucking
it's like
dark.
what I'd say is like you move into the door, like through into the next space. It feels really cold. You move like in 5 feet of any direction of that space, things become more clear and less cold.
Okay. I float back.
So like just the 5 foot right in front of the door.
Yeah, gotcha. So yeah, I float back and then sort of reappear, and as we're having the short rest and we're having the food and stuff, I'm just gonna say, there's some crazy magics on the other side of that door, man. I don't know what kind of magics you're used to dealing with, but it is freezing. I hope you have your wetty. Do you guys all have wetties?
A what?
Scary. We have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, when you go surfing, you need your wetsuit on so that when you go into that cold water, you're keeping your body temp up. You don't want to be getting hypothermia out there.
So I've spent my entire life in the Feywild. I have never seen a beach before in my life. I've heard of them. I've read about them in books.
Does it have any mention of it inside of your DM's guide?
It does not.
It'd be funny if your only mention of it was in this weird mystical fantasy role-playing game guide.
No. It's got lots of stuff about different class stuff. I mean, I know exactly what Rafe's going to get when we level up in a couple of levels. But that's about it.
I've been reading a lit RPG, which is like a video game system but in a book form, and that's exactly what it is. It's like this guy's like, I know that if I level up and I fight these demons, I'm gonna get super powerful.
Yeah.
Scary. If we were able to get beyond that little bit of icy, wet-suited area, is that gonna be safe?
Yeah, I think it's just like, well, like what's safe though? It seems like there's crazy lady trying to hunt you down and kill you. I don't think anything here is really safe. I mean, I don't have my board on me. I kind of lost it when I got dumped here, so I don't really feel safe anywhere right now.
But what if because okay, so this room was undead. What if the next room's undead? Can you do your thing like as we open the door straight away? Just do the whatever you did to make those skeletons afraid of you.
What about if I kind of look under the door and dispel whatever magic is there, though? Like I could just make it go away.
I didn't know you could do that, but that works too. That wasn't in the book.
Look, when the day that Anubis puts himself in the book, that's the book I'm going to be really confused with. But until that day, I don't know by the book.
That might be in the PHB. This book keeps talking about something called the PHB. So, in addition to those classes found in the player's handbook, I don't know.
No, you gotta stay away from the PHB, man. You gotta stick with all natural.
Just the brew.
Sounds very synthetic.
Is that
Well-
going to be able to let you see what's beyond this door?
Well, I mean, it doesn't let me see what's beyond the door, but if there's magic that's triggered, I can dispel magic.
There's a little bit of there's some sort of darkness just beyond the door. It's really cold. I couldn't really get further than that.
The rest of the space seemed pretty chill. It didn't seem like there's much else.
But
going on.
yeah,
It's
so the
very
rest
well
of it
cold,
seems chill, but not chill, you know?
Right.
Like the bit in front of it's like chill, but then the other stuff's like chill.
Arm's just staring intently at him, not entirely sure what to do. He's like,
And then I look over at the plant. I'm like, this bee guy knows what's up.
and the little bee with 6 of its paws is just like.
Alright, well, let's...
did you see any trigger or anything on this cold area, or was it just a vibe?
I don't really get triggered, man. It's like you just kind of go with it. You just surf the wave.
It feels like a trap, and I don't check for traps. But if I know that there's a magic problem there, it seems like the sort of thing I dispel.
It definitely feels magical, or it could just be like a column of icy cold water that she's ready to dunk on you. What if there's a bucket on top of the door?
I mean, if I was an evil...
I wish I thought of that, by the way. That would have been fantastic.
It dispels it, and it does no effect on the bucket, and then he opens the door. And
It's just whitewash, and then a cream pie comes and hits you in the head.
Alright, okay, let's do that. Is everyone ready?
Alright.
I think so. I think we're not going to know what to do unless we see what's there. Am I right?
Well, can someone open the door and I'll cast Dispel Magic the moment I can see the front of the tile of the door.
Ooh,
Alright,
I'll cast magic mage hand, and I'll get the mage hand to open the door.
that works much better than me going anywhere near the door. Thank you, Gloria.
I'm going to guidance myself as well.
I'm going to
As
take
this
the
ghostly
dodge action.
hand opens up the door, and I'm like, look out, guys, it's a ghost. She's got more ghosts.
Yeah, I'm taking the dodge action as my action.
Yeah, so the door opens, and you guys see this visage in front of you. Twofold. So the first of which,
No, I closed the door.
you must all make a wisdom save.
Ah, fuck.
Is it ranged?
If you can see them, they make that effect on you.
Very
A
well.
wisdom.
You also just hear a blood-curdling scream.
Oh, fuck you, Robin.
Which
18.
echoes out of the
16.
space. So that is, you're looking for a 13 to beat there.
Oh shit. As Rafe, did you have any cards? Any blessings or anything?
No.
So that first one is just a frighten effect. The next one is, which is the con save that you'll have to make. Is the next one.
Again, Robin, fuck
you. Can you not announce the requirement first? Just because if needed, I can use luck.
Does it not come up as you can see the DC on those things or no?
Yeah.
It just says, yeah, it does actually.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
Just
I'm just reading what's in the chat log.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Just
hide
don't
the
look,
chat
man.
log.
Just don't even.
Oh,
no!
It's like when someone tells you not to think about pink elephants. Just don't.
That's all I can think about is pink elephants. No, bad cat. Don't encourage this.
Yes, the chaos, the ones.
Sorry, was it
con save?
It's con. I rolled wisdom, but
Oh.
Now I don't want to tell you, but do you want to add any dice to that?
I am. I've got my guidance on me.
Archie, you can do better than that, son. Have a bardic inspiration.
I'll take it. What do I add to it?
It's a D10. It's a D10.
D10.
Start rolling.
Harm makes the save. My guidance came into play for a 2.6.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on!
So immediately, door opens. Some of you. Did anybody get frightened from the wisdom save? It looks like Ray.
Rafe.
No. Do I have to make the con save as well? So,
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
Did
one of
Rafe
them
make
just
the
she
con
looks
save?
scary as hell. The other thing, she sounds scary as hell.
And she's not a plant that's been magically created.
No. I did not go into this preparing for that, unfortunately.
No. Okay. Cool.
Chat's moving too quickly.
I'm gonna use my inspiration you gave me before to make
nice.
that also a 5. So
Oh. Sometimes life just happens in this way.
Oh my
god. That is. Anybody else want to add to subtract? Are we locking them in?
So just bear with me. It's a wisdom saving throw to begin with.
Yes, for the frightened effect.
For frightened effect, and then con if there's a problem.
For DL.
Right. Okay.
Would my bardic? Can I give my bardic inspiration that I was given earlier to someone?
You felt personally inspired.
It only lasts for a certain amount of
Sheriff
time.
Daniel's got a destined to succeed, so he should be able to get past.
What an amazing twist of events.
It only killed so many guests in one night.
So what is this?
Destined to Succeed allows you to draw 3 cards from the deck. Well, you've got your own deck, so feel free.
4 cards.
4 cards. At your discretion, drawing without seeing the results. Keep it fair and honest. You have 4 cards to draw, and they will be added to your total. That is a what? 9?
The 9?
9, excellent. Good start. That
Jack?
is another 10.
It's 19 so far.
That is a
Joker?
Was it
What
the colored
Joker?
one or the non-colored one?
Well, it's gold.
Yeah, what does the other one look like? Because if it's the...
I'm not going to go find it. I'll just draw again.
Okay.
Or is this a bad thing if it's bad?
We have like a Nat 20, Nat 1 system. If it's like, because in my deck there's like a colored Joker and non-colored Joker.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not that advanced. 6?
So that's what, 10,
25.
15, 25. You're passing and a 4?
A 4. So those are my 4 cards. I got a 9, 6, Joker.
29 plus your 5. So
Hells yeah.
you
Thank you
pass
very
with
much, Solo.
flying colors. As you are redeemed. But Archie, unfortunately, does not get redeemed. Archie, as you fail that throw, you drop unconscious completely. Everybody else, you guys take... I believe that was that.
All the damage.
Yeah. A total of 15 psychic damage from the whale.
Is that halved because we saved?
No, that's like the half is you're not unconscious.
Good trade.
It's funny because I have resistance to psychic damage.
Actually, there was. So yeah, you'll take. There was one thing that I did want to give it to. There's a little special condition here. Harm.
Mm-hmm.
You are not frightened by their visage at all. And what is this one? There was something else I wanted to make sure of. But yeah, you find yourself to be quite immune to the whale.
Who took the health potions before when I put them down?
Oh, I got one. Absolutely.
Alright. Can I immediately, seeing Archie go down, can I grab the healing potion that he grabbed and then just pour it down his throat?
Once we get to the initiative order.
Oh, we're in initiative. Okay.
Roll for initiative.
Oh, there it is!
I have to say like a bunch of Rolfas now just to like really add insult to injury.
Wow, look at those numbers. Holy moly. There's 24s and 21.
Could have used those before.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, I have a plus 11 to my initiative, so...
Legendary. Love your work, Kronos.
Beautifully
Maybe
done. Nice. So, This creature is fourth in the order. Did anybody get frightened by the seeing this creature? That was the wisdom save.
Did
Yeah.
Rafe get?
Rafe got frightened. Okay, so Rafe, you are afterwards. That doesn't matter. Can I just, as a way to quicken this up, can I get Gloria, Finry, Scare Reef, and Harm to roll and apply any damage that you might deal to this thing until its turn?
So roll to hit or just roll damage?
Both. Roll to hit and roll damage. Let's get them done quickly. Let's see if you guys don't just like blow this thing up in an instant.
It's happened.
My gut instinct was correct.
21 for a 32 total damage, and my bonus action would have been to if I used my action to attack, my bonus action would have been to healing word Archie.
Okay, Archie's up.
With what, 2d4 plus 2?
I'll roll it because I can cast spells now, motherfucker. Boom. There it is.
Boom.
Here it comes. There it is. It's coming.
We had the psychic lance as well come
Sorry,
through.
that was only supposed to be once. I accidentally clicked it twice. You have to do an intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, right. It is literally like a 1 strength, which I find funny.
Well, it's a
not very
ghost.
physically. It is a 14.
Fail. Haha. She takes 30 damage.
All right. So, as a culmination of all steamroll past the creature, annihilating the banshee. It really was just a stopping point of the flow in, and as such, you find yourselves now in the long hallway leading further into the space. But
all right, guys.
I go and put an edible into whoever's mouth went down. So they're back up at 1 health.
No, it's,
I was already up.
Oh, right.
Just,
Yeah,
and you find a good berry in your mouth. And you just see your new companion just chomp. Like,
I was imagining it was like a baby bird, and he put it in his mouth and was chewing it, and it was like
gross. So, I'm very conscious that it is 11:36 in Sydney time. So there is many more rooms in this place. It may be a good point to find a stopping point for ourselves there for the night.
Mm-hmm.
That means we get to draw our giveaway.
giveaway! Woo!
Giveaway time. Last chance, chat. Last chance.
If you're in the giveaway, exclamation point, giveaway, get in there.
A big shout out again to our donation tonight that went towards a good cause. Please, if you do feel like it, still there's an opportunity to do so. All of the money that we've already raised will go to them, and just a massive thank you for everybody that's jumped in to support our month of donations.
This is insane.
I thank you to all the guests we've had this month. So shout out to George, Kate, and of course the wonderful Sheriff Dan, who can I just say what a character,
so good,
what an inspiration. It is a pleasure to have you roleplay with us at the table.
Always love coming to the Raging Rolls table. I love this. I love what you're doing every year, of course, and I'm always happy to tune into what you guys do. I'm just looking forward to coming back next year as well.
No, you will always be welcome.
I'm pretty sure Veckin has to come back for Candlekeep. I mean, there's an unresolved sexual tension between Finry and Veckin. So.
Finry/X must be the most searched fanfic of any of the Raging Rolls characters.
Rule 34.
With that, Jez, I think I'll pass it up to you for giveaways.
We are closing entries for the giveaway now.
Can we take a
drum roll?
Take a bet. What are the odds on Kronos?
D20
D20 wins again!
Awesome! Did D20 win the last one too?
He won the one from Behold Games. Yeah.
D20 is just gonna be rocking with the giveaways. Congratulations! And again, from all of us here at Raging Rolls, thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you for all the lovely contributions, and you can join us again next week as we delve further into Yon and what is beyond. good night, and bless you all.
Good luck. Good night,
May
Sandra.
Clippy watch over everybody.
You'll sleep.
Or your clips be clippy.
Hi guys, it looks like you're trying to end the stream. Can I help?
Can I help?